Hi!
Hey!
I'm back.
Hello.
I bet you missed me already. So, hello, welcome to Encounter Roleplay. Hello, everyone watching live on Twitch, YouTube, everybody, everywhere. Hi. I'm a Dungeon Master for today, so for those who are unaware, that means I play everybody that is not these lovely people. They're on this side, not the other side. And of course, I'd like everyone to introduce themselves really quickly, starting with Megan.
Oh, hi. I am Megan, and I play Hallow, who is a human cleric, wherein she is a warlock who is under the impression that she is a cleric, so it's very good.
What's going on?
Nothing at all.
Blast is a cleric spell.
It is a cleric spell.
100%.
Are we going
Yeah.
which way?
Yeah.
All right. I am Robert Allen. I play Fane Ulson, which is a Simic hybrid Battlemaster fighter of the Boros Legion, who knows that he is a Simic hybrid Battlemaster fighter of the Boros Legion. He is not under any delusions.
Knowing your class is overrated, if we're being honest.
Also, he has a glaive.
Spear?
It looks like a spear
I don't
to me.
understand. Yeah.
Glaive.
I think you're pronouncing that wrong.
Yeah, like it's spelled S-P-E-A-R, right?
Yeah, like...
Spear.
Yeah, well,
It's
maybe
okay,
I
his
just don't
intelligence is 8.
understand.
He's
It's
fine, he's
true.
fine. He's a very smart boy.
Sam?
Hi, I am Sam. I go by @Samwise_GameG, and I will be playing Suniva, the Sunso Celestia monk today. There's nothing weird about me.
Nothing. And normally you adventure with some other people, but today we're doing something a little bit different. But before we jump into that, I want to mention our sponsors, Fantasy Grounds, lovely virtual tabletop software. They make great things. Rolling their little digital dice is almost as good as rolling real dice. Almost. And that's pretty hard to do. Then we got Wayland Games UK, over at waylandgames.co.uk. They sell D&D, Warhammer 40k minis. It's pretty cool. Get it all for 20% off. And this week, check out sponsor Tabletop Loot. They sell incredible dice. If we hit 20 retweets, we'll be giving away a dice set in chat. So, gotta do that. Or not. It's your life decisions. And of course, you can support the show by retweeting the tweet, which has just been shared in chat. Thank you, Megan. Why don't we jump into it? So, you wake up at war. It has been a long, arduous 2 months of battle in the Boros Legion, of which you are all obviously members. Nothing fishy about that, right? You are Sky Knights in the Boros Legion. You have Skyjack rocks that are your mounts, and you lead a battalion. Of your commander, Fane Uthorn, gets to name the battalion right now.
Oh,
Oh, no pressure.
oh, well, of course. We are known as
I laugh
This is
knowing
the
it's going to be
entertainment
our
value.
turn soon enough.
This is the entertainment
all.
value I bring to you.
That's all we're known as. We're just known as.
It's really more of
I
a symbol.
We
I
are,
did prepare a backup name.
we are just. We are known as the Sky Rainbows.
Yeah, I like this
Alright,
one.
yeah!
Sure. Strike Force Sky Rainbow.
Yeah, happy Pride.
Yeah. It's Pride Month now. It's appropriate.
Yeah.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah. Alright, the Sky Rainbows who fly around and they stab people. So, 2 months ago, a large portal opened up over the 10th district, and legions of creatures began marching out from another world. These armored, horrible, undead creatures that are assaulting the city, and you have been working overtime everywhere. The city banding together to control itself, to maintain some sense of order. Things are looking bleak, though. Most of the district has been overrun, and getting out of bed every day and going in to fight against what feels like the end is getting harder and harder. You wake up on board for Helion 2. It is a large skyship of the Boros that is used to defend. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Is used to defend Ravnica in times of great need. It is not flown since its last usage many hundreds of years ago. And that was because the Groll got angry, not because of interplanetary murder death. You're aroused from your bed and called to your strike force meeting room because there is a plan. Something that can help alleviate some of the assault on the 10th district. So, Hollow, as you are the group's medic and you take on the day and prepare yourself, what thoughts are going through your head?
I think it's really about staying positive and trying to make sure that people feel like it's not hopeless and that we're going to get through, and just make sure that everybody is as comfortable as possible. But it's a little hard because things aren't always great, but it's my job to make sure that people stay positive and hopeful despite everything that's going on.
All right. Suniva, Hollow, and Fane, as you are the lieutenants of the strike force. Well, Hollow and Suniva are the lieutenants under Fane, who is the commander of the strike force. You arrive at the meeting location, ready for your daily. You put on your daily armor, whatever that looks like, and you're meeting with an individual who ranks quite highly in the Boros, Tajik, the Blade of the Legion. Stands there, leaning over his large curved sword. Quietly observes you all. Suniva, what's going through your mind?
I guess I am just getting worried about knowing that we are starting to lose so many people, on such a regular basis now. This has been going on so long, so I am hoping that whatever news we are about to get is going to be something good. That means, things will be able to end soon. I bet it is.
Leans on his sword, looks you all over. You'll do. And he moves to the side, sits down. Puts his hands on the gauntleted hands on the stone table. Says, "The current situation we find ourselves in is untenable and cannot be maintained. Aurelia has a plan. You're important to it. Unfortunately, it might mean sacrifices. Ones that you were all prepared to make when you signed up for the Boros Legion, but we hope to never have to call upon. Are you ready?"
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course, yeah.
Like,
Greeting.
this really doesn't
Greeting.
change much for Suniva.
Yeah.
They're just in the Boros
Greeting.
now instead of Celestia.
Yeah. Greeting death with a smile. You have my respect. The portal that appeared. It needs to be dealt with. It is upon a large enemy installation at this point, as the undead are intelligent combatants, and they have set battalions and defenses arranged. The Partelian 2 gestures to the vessel you're upon, is our most potent mobile strike position. Or the plan is to charge forward, use its main weaponry to clear a hole and then make a distraction, and have you take your strike force and slip in. Attempt to sabotage this portal. If we can cut off more of these coming through, and perhaps we can have a chance against the remainder. There is no support to bring you back out. If you survive, that is excellent. If you do not, you will be mourned. If you are successful, you'll be mourned as heroes.
Understood.
Yeah, we will do our best.
Yes, everything will be fine. We will take care of it, and we will come back.
As she says.
We have prepared some, through a liaison with some of that research, we've prepared some potent explosive works that we hope will be able to damage the portal. The payload is not light, though. Plan number 1 is to plant these explosives and use them to take down the portal. If that doesn't work, improvise. Use your skills to destroy it. Any further questions?
None from me.
No, sir.
Is there any sort of knowledge about where exactly the portal is once we get in? How far we need to travel or anything like that?
It should. You can see it from when you outset from Perhelion once we get into position. I don't
Okay.
suggest you fly straight towards it because enemy anti-air will be very potent. I suggest you land or fly close to the ground and approach. You'll have your squad to back you. You'll probably have to fight through quite a bit of resistance.
Okay.
We're ready.
All right.
Yeah.
But you should be able to see it.
Okay.
There is a knock on the door. He turns. Enter. And the door opens, and there you see a very heavily garbed Izzet guild mage with crazy spiked hair in the shape of a lightning bolt. Second, it's ready. Good. It should be prepared for you in the stables then. Go to your soldiers. Ready your mounts. Prepare to embark. Stands up and bangs his sword on the ground as kind of a sign of respect.
It was the same with my glaive back to him.
And he.
Yeah, I will give whatever relevant salute.
Yeah.
Sure. You have a quiet moment where you look at each other and realize that this could be the end of. It could be the end of something, or it could be the beginning of something.
You know.
We'll be
this could
okay,
be
right?
The end of something, or it could be the beginning. I think we'll be fine. I mean, we could die, but we're strong.
Yeah, and I
I
mean, as long as that portal closes, really, whatever happens to us does not matter. That is, that will save so many lives. But
Yeah.
I think we will be able to get out anyway. I mean, I am very fast, and if we are all working together, then, we will be able to make it work. It will be fine.
Yeah, I
We'll
think
be o-
Suniva is
we'll be
correct.
alright.
We just have
And
to stick
if anything
together.
happens, then I can heal us. I can help make sure that we're okay.
Yeah. And I have my glaive. Glaive.
Yes. Yes, of course. Why'd you say it like that? We know it's a
I
glaive.
just
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
it's right
it's-
there.
I
It's-
like the word.
we-
It's
we-
nice to say.
Oh, because I mean, I know that it's a glaive. Suniva, you know that that's a glaive, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot about
Yeah.
lots of weapons, and that is pretty clearly a glaive. I mean, it's not like the spear and a gesture. And like, it's not the same at
No.
all.
Yeah,
No, like,
I
that's-
did not think that any of you didn't think that.
Oh,
Well, we should probably
All
go
right,
and
then.
check on our mounts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just before we go, just really quick, all of you, try to say it like this. Glaive. It's so much fun. Glaive.
Yeah, it is a glaive. I don't understand.
Ah, shit.
Glaive.
Let's go.
Alright.
We really
So
should
is-
be tending to our mounts.
As you approach towards the door, that would be heading towards the stable and to your barracks, you hear a rustle of armor, and like a scuttle.
I want to look around.
Well-
It's through the door you're approaching,
Oh, through the door, sorry. I missed
Yeah.
that.
on the other side of the door.
Okay. I think we open the door to see what it is.
Yeah,
As you open the
yeah.
door and you see, as you open the door and you see your soldiers in your squad, kind of acting nonchalant. And one of them, she's got her head down. She's kind of on the bench, and she looks up and says, "Is it true?"
Yeah, it is true.
It's going to be all right, everyone. We'll be okay. This is very important. We were chosen because we're the best, and we will get this done, and we will come back, and everything will be all right.
Make me a
What she said.
persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh, it's a good thing the charismatic one is talking.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Clerics are always based on with charisma, right?
Yeah, they always
yeah,
have
it's-
charisma.
Well, yeah, because their
that's-
god
yeah.
likes them so much.
Of course.
So it's a 17 plus 4, or persuasion is plus 7, so that's a 24.
Your words seem to breathe some light into them, and you see hope, a light in their eyes, as they start to kind of rouse and prepare for what's coming. You just have a twinge of like, I hope that it's not false hope.
Whatever
I
helps.
don't have that twinge. I'm like,
Yeah.
we are going to be fine. No worries.
Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Alright. So you armor up, get all your stuff ready, go to your mounts, your beautiful skyjacks.
Yay.
Yeah, I give mine lots of
what-
switches.
What does each of yours look like? Like obviously they're like rocks with armor, but like, well, what more specifically does yours look like, Suniva?
Mine is probably a very light colored, maybe with lots of splotches of white. I think. I don't really know what the rock should look like. Yeah.
I like that. What about you, Hollow?
So mine is like a light gray, and it's got speckles of black spots on its tummy. And then its armor is super super shiny, because I make sure that I take very good care of it, so it looks good and it feels special.
Feels special.
It feels special. They're very important.
What about you, Finn?
My Skyjack rock is a very special looking rock. He has actually got a kind of darker, but not too dark colored blue on him with purple down the sides. It's not normal for them, but he's special. And he's very fierce looking. He's very
Mine is not.
ready, always. He's always ready.
No, Sneeva's just like thinks it's a lapdog and just tries to like
Yeah,
sit on
pretty
you.
much. It's like rubbing its
And
head up
Fane-
against me, and I'm like, oh,
and-
it's a good eagle.
And whereas Fane is like, it's ready to kill something for you.
Oh, he is always ready.
Yeah.
He gets his name.
What is his name?
His name is Sternhammer.
Sternhammer. I like it.
It is
That's
a
the
good name.
hammer of the storm, you know?
Alright, so you go over into the stables, which are have a large opening on the far end, where you would launch off of the edge of the Parhelion 2, and you can see from out there, you just see fires and smoke, and just the beginning peaks of a morning sun peeking over the far horizon, shooting brilliant colors across the sky.
Oh, well, that is lovely, at least. You know, the new day means good things will happen.
Yeah,
I hope so.
I think so.
About
Well,
20 minutes go by of your soldiers and you all letting up, saddling up, making sure that their mounts are calmed and ready. Anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to give my rock some treats, some extra treats, before we go. Yes.
Like in
They
my
are
head,
very
that always
good.
makes it just a little nervous. It's like, oh no, extra
It's-
treats.
Like, yep. No, they're totally fine. I'm not gonna like lose a finger again.
Yeah. Again? What?
No.
I am just doing lots of like, like stretches and like exercising simple kind of drills to like be ready.
Right. So, the payload from the Azet is, roughly speaking, a box with a bunch of mechanical doodads and whiz-bangs, about the size of a medium creature. Given its weight, you believe you'll have to string it between 2 or more flying rocks at once. Who do you want to carry it?
Well, I of course think that something like this should be probably in the middle of the formation, because if it's in the front, it is more likely to get hit, or in the back, because, you try to go around, sometimes flank. So somewhere in the middle, having trusted rocks carrying it.
I can be one of them. I don't really need to be in the front for any offense. So I could maybe myself and some other soldiers can watch it from the middle, and I can still defend it fairly well from where I am.
That might be a good idea, yeah. Yeah, I think
I
that
could
you're pretty
stay
good
with
at
her.
protecting.
I could stay with to help. I have not too much range, but a little bit. So maybe that will
I've
help.
seen you shoot those bolts out. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they don't go as far as some of the things that I have seen Harlow do, though. But also, if you're in a position where, we need to get down pretty quick, I'm very good at falling without hurting myself from great heights. So, if I need to let, Gvai here take, the rest of the trip without me, then, he is used to me jumping off and doing things.
Yeah. I actually, when I fall from great heights, I die. So, it's a little bit different.
Have you died before? You kind of said that as if you.
Oh, yeah, I mean.
Well, no, I mean, like.
Hypothetically?
If I fell, I would die. I mean, we would be very high up, and if I was to fall from this height, it would kill me.
I would bring you. I would help you. It'd be okay. I could heal you if you fell.
Yes, you're a cleric. You can bring somebody back from the dead. I forget about this all the time.
Well, I hope I don't have to, but yes, I can.
Well,
right.
I mean, I'm pretty good at riding, so I don't think I'll fall off.
We will be fine.
Yeah.
I was so ready for Robert to just yes and that and be like, oh yeah, actually I have died before.
Where do I even start? I've died so many times.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised they keep bringing me back. All right. So you're going to have
So many diamonds.
Hollow and Saniva's rocks, if I'm understanding this correctly, carry the explosives.
It
Between
sounds probably like the best.
Yeah.
In the center of the grip.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
And yeah.
All right. So you line up on the exit of your own little stable area, looking over the destroyed and sundered streets of Ravnica below you on this massive flying skyship. And as it's moving at a medium slow pace towards this large bright blue with darker on the outside portal. It gleams almost like a second sun, shedding this almost dead blue light over over much of Ravnica. It's hard to look at. You can see arrays of enemy soldiers splayed out around it.
What kind of enemies are they?
Call them the Eternals. They are, as far as you can tell, armored undeads that follow intelligent commands.
This is fine.
Who they follow, who controls them, is as of yet unknown.
Oh,
Totally
I
fine.
know who it is. I am 100% sure.
All right. As the moment approaches, and there's a little anxious energy among your troops. And as the sun breaks over one of the remaining spires of the 10th district and blares the sunlight into Parhelion, it seems to almost draw in that energy like a solar beam. And as just after you are given the command to go, and as you are diving over the edges on your skyjacks, rocketing through, you see a massive blaze of solar energy travel forward from this massive skyship, launch into the area just short of the portal, and erupt a massive explosion as you see dozens of other squads of skyjacks, sky knights, diving out to follow. They most of them moved down and forward to engage with the enemy forces, but you have other goals. You set your sights towards the portal. I'd like everybody, you can either have yourself actually, I'll just have everybody roll me acrobatics check. You are going to be proficient in this, even if you weren't otherwise. Because you're like a sky knight. Or animal handling. Animal handling would also make sense, because, you know, like, it's animal handling.
Well, what are we doing? Acrobatics or animal? Like, is it either or?
Your pick.
Okay,
The same
acrobatics for the
for me
monk,
either
please.
way. It is
Oh, no,
the same
Fane.
for me either way.
It's a dirty 20
not-
for me with
It's
acrobatics.
not awful. I mean, it's not awful.
That's a
13 for me.
15? 15 for me.
Okay.
Fane's like, I am great at riding. I will never fall.
Cut to. Smash
All right.
cut. Literally smash.
Oh.
Pow.
All right. You set the pace on the charge as you dive low, and then pull up just in this really sharp, swooping, almost predator-like angle to come out and dive towards the portal at maximum speed. And these things haul. These things have a 90-foot fly speed. This is what we would call a dash. And you are shooting through the down the streets of Ravnica, what remains of them. Lots of things that are on fire and smoked. Smoking. People don't smoke Ravnica.
Well,
Yeah.
All right. So as of yet, your squad is successfully navigating with the payload. I would now like to everyone to make a perception check.
Okay, better at this.
If your mount is better at it than you are, you can have your mount roll instead. Your mount is a plus 2.
That's that.
Except
My mouth is
not.
better than me.
16 for me.
17 for me.
Ooh. Fane.
5. You know how good clerics are at perception and wisdom-based skill checks.
Super good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
You rolled like a
that must have-
-4.
That must have been a natural
Yeah.
1, and you are not proficient.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
That's all, yeah.
Yes, that was definitely
That's
me rolling a
good.
3 with. That's me rolling a 3 with my rocks perception because my perception is +0.
All right. So as you're going, Fane and Sneva, you see, as you round a building, there's a glint of this metallic blue that you recognize as the armor of the Eternals. It's called Lazatep, and it is fairly resilient. And as you rocket by them, you catch a couple of them invoking spells, because they're rude like that.
That is rude.
And the two of them together invoke the spell, kind of like mounted together, and shoot out this squealing, burning rock towards the middle of your group. It whistles as it flies through the air. What do you do?
Oh.
Let's see.
Does it look like some, like, I mean, I know obviously it's like a spelled, like, thing, but does it look like a solid thing coming at us, or is it just, like, energy?
It looks like a highly charged energetic thing.
Okay.
You know, it reminds you of maybe like a fireball, but bigger and nastier.
Oh, that is fine.
I am going to try and shoot my acidy spit at it and hope it does something.
Okay.
And it is
So
coming right
Fane's gonna-
for, like, group, yeah?
For the body of the group, you could call out that you
Yeah.
spotted it.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, of course.
I
I
would
forgot
like to
that we
call
were doing
out
perception checks.
to
I think
Hollow, because we are
Yes.
sharing the payload, and I will call out dive, and have us just drop down a bit to hopefully like undercut the arc.
Yes.
Sure.
I will then urge my rock into a free fall as well.
Okay, the two of you dive. You don't have a whole lot of ground to dive, so it's a pretty tight maneuver. Like each of you to make another acrobatics check. Once again, you are proficient. Fane, you wanted to like spit at it. Was that like a desire to like hero on the grenade kind of status, or were you just hoping you could hit it out of the air?
I was
25.
kind of hoping maybe it would, cause a trajectory change or something.
25, 15
But
for
also,
me.
I would jump in the way if it didn't.
Monks.
Look out, sir.
You don't think the spit's gonna do it, but if you like, you could make an acrobatics check to try to intercept.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so as Seneva and
Fane's
Hollow
dead.
dive rather successfully with some pretty good numbers, Seneva kind of leading the way. Thane is pulls out left to try to intercept this horrible whistling explosive spell. Make me an acrobatics check.
18.
Alright, so with an 18, you're able to intercept it a decent clip before it gets to the main group, but you're looking at intercepted by about 25 feet. You bought a lot of distance for your friends who dove. Most of your group is trying to react, but is a little behind because y'all are cooler than they are. And as this thing impacts your shield, no, you don't have a shield.
I do not have a shield.
All right.
I have
so
a
dive
glaive.
forward.
Why would you?
It's got a big blade.
You take your glaive and just come at it, and you're framed by the blazing sun behind you, framing you against this explosive thing. As you pierce it, I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. Fane, you just fail, and the other, Hollow and Sneva, you have advantage.
As I hit it, I go, "I'm sorry, Stormhammer. We're going to die today."
Thank God we had advantage. That first one was a 3.
I rolled 2 9s, so that's an 11
That's
for
rough.
me.
Another dirty 20 with advantage.
Look at you.
All right.
Dexy Dex.
It's almost like that's how I
Alright,
live.
I'm just gonna roll my 7d10.
No,
Ooh,
wonderful.
and I also have evasion now. So
I hope you roll below
Oh.
that.
Oh, Saneva's fine.
So let's here we go for a good 7 damage.
Hey,
is my rock
do me a
also
favor and
fine?
roll
Like, am I
below
able to
average.
barrel roll or something? I don't know.
All right, that is 41 points
Well,
of fire damage.
Stormhammer is dead.
And the concussive force. Oh, Hollow, you succeeded.
Oh, huzzah!
Yeah, 15 succeeded. I never mentioned that.
Oh, okay.
And the explosion also knocks anything it hits prone.
Oh no!
Well, now we're
So-
gonna see if Fane dies when he falls.
So Hollow and Seneva, you start to tumble because your mounts have been knocked prone through the air as you go into a crash landing. Fane, how are you faring?
Well, I am resistant to fire damage, so I only took 20.
That's good.
That's
But
not
my-
bad.
But my rock is dead because he only has 37 hit points.
Ooh. So you and you particularly get launched through the air, and all of your squad gets concussed, blasted, and they tumble and dive. The explosion hits the building you were passing, and that begins to fall, throwing up a giant cloud of dust.
That's fine.
Fane.
How far am I falling?
Okay, so, Seneva, with slow fall, you're not going to take any damage. That's just kind of how that maths out. Hollow, you take 3 points of bludgeoning from the fall,
Okay.
Oh,
as does your mount. It rolled low. Fane, it's a little less kind. You're going to take 21 bludgeoning from the fall.
That's not too bad.
And as the dust clears a little time later, you find yourselves a little buried in this rubble. Just a little.
Is the box of explosives okay?
You lost sight of it in the dust cloud in the fall.
Well, we haven't all exploded ourselves yet.
Yeah, so
But I would like to call out, hello, Fane. Anybody else? See if I can get any responses.
over here. I'm over here.
I'm okay.
Thane?
Oh,
Oh god, he's throwing up blood.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I will hurry over. If we still
Yes.
have all the same things that we have normally, I still have some potions on my belt.
Sure.
I
Sure.
can heal him as well. If that's
Oh
Or-
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know that we need to conserve some of our abilities. We are not even anywhere near the portal just yet.
oh.
Fane, how are you? I will hand him one of my
It's-
potions.
I mean,
So
if we
Fane,
can get it's direct.
Fane, Saniva comes to you. You're like a little, like half under the dust, coughing it out, and Saniva comes to you just immaculate and fine.
I'm wearing like all red and white now, like instead of green and white. It's the same
Yeah.
outfit as normal, but everything is all Borosi.
Just perfectly stuck the landing.
It's
Yeah,
like
my
a giant
hair is
explosion
like-
happened. Explosion fell out of the sky. Building fell next to you. None of it matters. Saniva's fine.
My rock is
It's-
like barely hurt, I think, right? Because I know it
It's
can't
like-
do evasion, or I mean, it can't do the slow fall, but
Yeah, well, your
I
rock
just
got
walk
hit by
over and just
the
be like-
boom, so the rock would have taken 20.
okay.
And as I just went, oh,
Check
you have
in.
one hair out of place. Okay, perfect.
You look mighty okay. How did you?
I'm like giving him a potion, and I'll start like digging him out of any of the rubble that is, you know, keeping him in pain.
You're able to get him out pretty easily.
The potion is a 2d8 plus con, Fane.
Oh, my D8.
Oh, yes.
Okay, there's my D8.
And if
Okay,
you
Oh,
need
yes.
anything,
Corey potions.
Oh.
That is awful. That is terrible rolling.
if you need
That
any,
is 8 total healing. Great.
Oof.
oh dear God. Thane, if you need any more healing, I can help if you need more healing.
I will. Just give me a moment. Oh,
You fell a really long way, but you didn't die. So,
and I will second wind.
I would like.
As your second winding, you hear a voice call out from deeper in the rubble. Help!
oh
Oh,
Help!
goodness, I will run
will
towards
say.
the voice.
Yes,
I will say that
Fane?
was maximum second wind.
Hey!
So I made
Kinda
up
makes up
the.
for the potion.
I made up
I
the
will
potion.
convince Hollow
Yes.
in case things need to be like lifted or something. I am not super strong, but I'm assuming I am stronger than Hollow.
Hello is okay,
Wha-
strong.
Once
Okay.
I've settled myself with my second wind, I will also go over.
Alright. So you can't see, you can hear this voice calling out, but you don't see anyone. There's a mound of wreckage that Fane kind of was narrowly missed by, and seems to be coming from within there. You think you'd have to, there's some places you might be able to crawl into, alternatively you could try to lift and shift things.
Okay. I will call out, hold on, we will try to get you out. Hang on. Well. What
I am
does...
pretty strong. If I need to lift something,
yes,
I can lift something.
Yeah, I want to try to start moving some of like the smaller sized rocks out of
Sure.
the way.
Sure, yeah,
I
you
will
can
move
move some
the larger
mid-sized
size
things.
ones.
Yeah.
I
Right,
could either
there's-
help you, Fan, or I could try to crawl in. That's, you know, while you guys fuck from this end.
Well, you are pretty small, so that might work.
Yeah. If I need to, I could try to move something to make it easier for you if you can't crawl in, but otherwise, I mean, yeah, you could definitely try.
Can we do like a two-pronged rescue approach?
Sure. Sure. Saniva, you crawl in, heading in, and as Fane, you start trying to kind of shift some things so she can get farther. I'd like you to make an athletics check.
Good, that's my
Hollow,
best
if-
check.
Hollow, if you're helping him, he can make it with advantage.
Okay, well then, I already had a good roll, but let's see if I get better. I do not get better, so that is an 18.
Right. So you start to move and shift some large construction beams out of the way. And you get it to start to move, but as you're starting to clear it all the way, some of the other rubble starts to just cave on the other end. And there's some yelps of fear from inside. It's like, no, wait.
Oh! I stop and I just hold it.
Yeah.
You're just
Okay.
holding this beam.
I guess now I will try to see if I could crawl in any better. Try to hang on, Fane. I still have 2 potions with me, so hopefully that will help anybody who needs. And I will look for the biggest entry-looking way and start squeezing my little half-elf self in.
You squeeze your little half-elf self in, a rather small half-elf in stature, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And the lifted beam, while destabilizing the rubble an amount, is making it a lot easier to get inside. As you start to kind of go within and around, you catch the sight of a Boros gauntlet with the insignia on the back of the gauntlet. And it's kind of underneath one end of the beam, and you can see it getting pulled out from to the other side, as Fane seems to have lifted off of somebody.
Okay. Hello?
Hi. And you crawl your way around, and you come to see that Boros soldier that was in your squad, who asked you. She asked you if you were really going on this mission or not.
What is her
Sam.
name?
Sam, I was about to ask you that. What is her name?
Oh, okay. Her name is
My favorite part.
I know. Normally I'm good at names, but now I am panicking. Damn you, Nat.
Okay. I have a list
Her
of
name
names
is
on
Ophelia.
my phone.
Ophelia. That's a good name.
Yeah, I was listening to that song earlier, so sure.
There you go.
I keep
Why
my
not?
List of names handy.
It is a good name.
And dandy. Right. She looks at you and goes, oh, thank God. She is on her back. She has pulled her arm out from underneath the beam and is trying to pull her legs out from underneath some rocks, but is having some trouble. She does not seem in fully operable shape.
Oh, okay. I will see what I can. I will call out. I found Ophelia. She's pinned under some rocks. I'm going to try to get her out. I will try to help her to, as best I can to get the stones up off of her.
All right. So you gotta try to move the rocks. So make an athletics check. It occurs to you that healing, like a medicine check or some a magical healing, might also help her be able to help herself more.
Okay. Well then, before I go ahead.
I was gonna say, does she need help? Is she hurt?
She is. I still have some potions, so I don't know if you will be able to reach us. It is pretty tight. After I crawled through, do I think there's like room for Hollow to get in to help, or
Is she
You think
within
Hollow could get
60 feet? Is she within 60 feet of me?
do you need to see her?
I'm pretty sure you do
Let's see.
I think so.
Where?
that ability.
Let's see. Healing light. Heal one creature. Yes, you can say. Okay.
That being said, you could crawl a little bit in and be able to see her, because you're gonna be able to see her before being able to like get to her and apply medical aid. That is easier to do. Do you want to do that?
Yes, I would like to do
Alright.
that.
So Hollow
just-
goes in behind Siniva, and while that's happening, did you want to comment?
No.
Okay. While that's happening, Fane, this is really heavy. Could you make me a Constitution-based athletics check?
Okay, I mean, it's literally going to only be one less on my modifier, so that's fine.
It's endurance.
It's not as good of a roll, though. 14.
You're holding it, but you feel it really drag on you, and it starts to. You got like over your back, or over your head, or your shoulder. How are you holding it?
Kind of like on the back, like right below the nape of the neck, and with my arms too.
it starts to slide back just a little bit as your arms fail for a second. You take a step back and steady it, but inside it shifts and dust falls, and there's a moment of panic, and you see it on Ophelia's face as she is looking up at this rubble, and a large rock falls right next to her head.
If we could hurry!
Yeah, we are trying.
So, how much healing light do you want to use on her? You have gotten sight on her, Holla.
Yes, I will heal her for a number. So that's 10 health.
Alright, yeah, as you invoke your healing light, what does that look like as you invoke health upon someone?
Yeah, so I've got a polearm, and on the top of the polearm, it looks like the Boros Legion is a different symbol, but it's the symbol of the Boros Legion because we're in the Boros Legion.
It's like a fist with a sun around it. It's pretty.
All right, yeah. So it doubles as like a blade, but it also doubles as like a holy symbol. So like holding on to that, the symbol at the top starts to like glow and pulse, and then just a beam of healing light bursts out of it and hits her, and it just kind of like absorbs into her.
Saniva, like close to her, you can feel and see like parts of her. You see like one of her ribs pop back into place from it. And,
I've probably seen Hollow do this to me a lot, actually.
Yeah, and Ophelia, with renewed strength, grabs onto you and is going to try to use you as a leverage point to pull her legs out. And that's a pretty good roll. So yeah, she was able to pull out from it, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 12-sided guy has given us some bits to give Thane a natural 20.
Is that what
Yeah!
that is? Oh.
Yeah!
That's what I think
Thank
that
you,
is.
12-sided guy!
Thank you, 12-sided guy.
This is true.
Oh yeah, he says it. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, 12-sided die. I've got my own natural 20s.
Aww.
Don't spend it all in one place.
I mean, no, I like literally have to spend it all in one place. I cannot.
That is how these things work.
Well,
No, can I? No, you can get 20 natural ones.
Oh, I can do that. All right.
you
I
make
mean,
a very
if-
convincing argument.
That's pretty amazing.
All right,
I've got
so
a pretty good
Ophelia,
athletics if I get just 2 natural 10s.
Ophelia pulls herself out, and what would you like to do at this point? She's clear, and she's like, let's get out of here.
Is everyone clear?
Yeah.
Like,
I
I'll
will
try
help
get
to
out.
get everybody out, yeah.
Alright, so Saniva and Hollow and Ophelia make their way out, and Thane, I need you to roll one more con-based athletics check. This thing is heavy.
Oh,
You got
so wait,
this.
now the natural 20, I can choose it after I roll, or do I have to choose
Has
it
to be before. Has to be before.
Ooh. You know what? I feel like that's what it's for. He gave it to me
Alright.
right now, so I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
Go for
Alright.
it.
So,
So
26.
as the weight starts to mount upon your shoulders, and you see first Saniva, and then Hollow actually first Hollow, then Saniva make it out, and you start to pressure against you with a grunt, like a tennis power grunt. You lift it up as Ophelia comes out, and you just down in front of you, and you see the structure that they were kind of within crumble down.
Oh, Danke
good.
schön,
She rolled
Thane.
so
Thank you,
Since
Fane.
you rolled so good, you don't even get a level of exhaustion.
Nice.
Oh,
Wow.
Look at you.
I rolled amazing.
Yeah.
It was a 26. Oh,
Oh,
that was
okay.
intense. I honestly thought I'd be able to hold that better, but whew, thank
You
God.
held that wonderfully. I don't know that anybody else could have held it like that. That is a lot of rocks, Fane.
Certainly not.
12-sided guy told me to roll to see what I would have gotten.
Yeah?
I mean, just to note, it wouldn't have been this, but it was a natural 20.
So it was clearly destined. It was meant to
fated
be.
to be.
Like, yeah, I
That's
mean,
amazing.
if I had rolled it then, it would have been like a nat 1. But you know, now.
Well,
it's-
That's
yeah.
just how math works, right?
That's not how it doesn't work. Can
So,
can we look around to see if the box is nearby? The
Yeah, I
box
would
of
like to
blow 'em
look.
ups?
yeah.
Yeah.
As you have this moment to rest, Ophelia pulls out her short sword. Let's try to find those explosives. And everyone can make an
Yes.
investigation check.
Oh, those are my favorites.
Yeah, I am great at those.
Okay,
That's not bad.
12
17.
9.
double digits. I'm
Dave, you're so
excited.
smart.
I am so smart.
You're so smart.
Not
What did Hollow get?
17.
7.
Okay, so Hollow, now that things are less dire and you're not like recovering from the explosives and then rescuing someone immediately, you can actually recognize that you are just on the edge of one of what used to be one of the Selesnya Gardens concordant hot springs. So there's actually about, it's hard to tell at this point because a building just fell on it, but there's actually about a 30-foot drop off and about 20 feet in front of you. It's now filled in with wreckage and rubble from a building falling, but as you peer down, you can catch the glint of some sort of sparking in blue and red down a bit of a rubble-filled shaft.
I think it's down here. Can I call my rock to come and try to?
Yeah, yours survives. So you can whistle for your rock, and it
Yeah, she's
finds
alive.
its way to you. Yeah.
As soon as I see it, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, both of us survived.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Just
you got
only
2
ones.
rocks left.
Suniva, do you want to try to fly down and get the box?
Oh, yeah, I guess that is the best thing to do.
Well, we
need
both
to get
needed to.
moving.
We both had to carry it before, so we probably wouldn't be able to pull it out on my own.
Yeah.
Somebody could go down by hand and try to rig it up with some rope or something, and then have your rocks lifted out from the top.
Oh.
You don't think the rocks actually make it? You don't think the rocks themselves, because they're large-sized creatures, will fit down?
Mhm. Okay.
Well, I could probably
Wow.
tie something to it, and then you could get the rocks from up here to bring it back up, and then I can just climb back up. It will be fine.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I literally am very good at climbing. Like, look at my claws. I can just climb up and down things.
Yeah, you are probably even better than me then.
Like, it just digs into the side.
I just
and
have
go,
the
"Yeah,
athlete
no problem."
feet, so.
You're both
I
pretty good.
literally
You
have
both
my-
go.
You could
We
both
could
do
go.
it.
Yeah. I just
I
have
mean, Hollow can
climb
heal you
up
from up here.
equal
Like,
to
what
my
could go wrong?
movement speed. Yeah, we could both
Yeah,
go.
just-
Let's go together. You know what? If there's a roll and we are together, it might be at advantage.
I don't
that-
know
what
what
does
you are
that
talking
mean?
about. What do you?
What are you talking
Or I'm saying
This is no time
together.
for games, Fane. Lives are
There's
No.
at
the
stake.
glaive. This is very important. Just
What
stay in
I'm
my
saying
line of
is
sight.
it
please.
might be advantageous to go together.
Oh. Oh,
Yes,
I
that
see.
does that does make sense, but just stay in my line of sight when
Of
you're
course.
climbing down, just in case.
Yeah, okay. Well, should we
Yeah.
go then?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I
So,
will take some rope out of my bag and hand one end to Hollow because I think in my explorer pack or whatever I've got 50 feet of rope.
That's pretty standard.
Is,
I got it.
is that enough?
You think so? About 30. It's about 30 feet down, 20 feet to rig up and wrap the payload. You think that'll do?
Okay.
You might ideally want to get something a little more complex to actually fly it, because one rope for 2 rocks is a little cumbersome.
I have.
Does
this is
anybody
probably
else
worth
have?
fitting it
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
I do.
Yes.
We can use mine as well.
Okay, that'll help. So, Fane, you have a climb speed, so this is the climbing part isn't a challenge. Saniva, your athlete will let you keep up with him just fine. I need you to make an athletics check.
You got this.
Nat 20!
Get
it.
Let's go.
Fane, like, does she have climbing claws too?
That is. Wow, are you
I'm like,
that?
I'm like partially skidding down and like half slow fall climbing, half slow fall
So,
climbing.
actually, that brings up the next thing. Is this the rubble is once again somewhat unstable, so I need both of you to make me acrobatics checks to climb down safely. Alternatively, if you have another idea, like maybe you could investigate for stronger handholds instead of acrobatics, that could work.
I mean, I think both of us are -1 investigation and high on acrobatics.
Yeah, 14 in acrobatics. I did not roll so well, but I am proficient, so it helps.
Jocks.
All right, so both you are able to, with only minimal collapsing, you know, or small rocks here and there, be able to make their way down. You do have one about fist-sized rock fall down at one point and hit the box, and you both just kind of pause for a moment. And there's a little blue flame spark that comes out of one of the broken glass doodads, but no boom.
Oh no.
As you two get down to the bottom, you're able to start rigging up the rope. And Hollow, you start to hear, you and Ophelia start to hear some of those like soldier match step marching. And it's getting louder.
Not to rush you because this is important, but you may want to hurry up. I think they're coming closer.
Shaisa, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Ophelia looks at Hollow. Do we want to set an ambush? We could get behind those rocks there. Do you have anything that explodes?
Yes, nothing that explodes in an area, but definitely some things that could do some damage.
Up to you. What do we do?
Yeah, that's probably for the best, just in case. Cover all of our bases. Can I look like, are there like advantageous spots to hide?
There's some good hiding spots behind the rubble pile that Fane just dropped.
Yeah.
You know, last time.
Right. Yes.
So you make me a stealth check.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
A 7? Strong 7.
That's
It's
a very
okay,
good
Ophelia.
stealth check.
Ophelia got a 12, so the bunch of you aren't that quiet.
Oh, what?
12-sided guy!
Oh,
guy!
760,
Is that-
jeez.
I'm not sure what
How-
it is going to translate to yet, but thank you for...
What? 12-sided guy, tell us what you're doing with that.
Oh no, wild magic!
Oh no!
Wild
Oh
magic?
no, wild magic, right, that's what he was saying. I heard explode, oh no.
No!
Oh no!
I don't
This
have
can
the
only go
table. Somebody help
We
me.
can Google it, hang on! We can
To
find
the
it.
internet!
Send to the
I think
internet.
I think it might
Yeah.
actually be on the encounter roleplay stuff, hang on.
Yeah, well, it's in the chat. Lindy.
I tried
Oh,
that link and
yep.
it didn't work for me.
Oh, it worked for me.
Oh.
Oh, aren't you special?
Yeah, I'm in it. Looks beautiful. 10,000 freaking thing. I know this one.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
this
you're
is
in it, so.
Yeah, as
It
the only
hasn't happened
Yeah, I
spellcaster,
got
I'm
it open.
not
I can see
nervous.
it.
Yeah,
As the
so it
only
hasn't happened yet,
spellcaster, I'm
but we'll
definitely
keep
not
this
nervous.
in mind. There is definitely not a crazy Izette invention thing that is sparking already.
I have concerns.
I
Alright,
have
so
many
Fane and
concerns.
Suniva,
Whatever.
rigging rope safely, as sturdily, is an intelligence-based sleight of hand check. You'll be
Oh.
assisting one or the other.
Score.
So one of you needs to make it with advantage.
job.
I'm
My...
making this up. This is
I'm
Xanathar's
very
guide.
dexterous.
Mhm.
Well, but
Xanthars.
he said intelligence-based sleight of
Based.
hand.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Never
I will help Suniva just in case she's for some reason.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So.
It really does. So yeah, roll with advantage. I
Oh!
guess.
And then I threw my die.
Don't die.
It wasn't in my box though, or in my
Was it
roll
good?
space. Neither of them have been good. Intelligence. So that's 13 minus 1, so 12.
But then it's if you provision sleight of hand, it also applies.
I am not.
Oof.
Oh.
I'm a
And you
monk,
rolled
not,
extra-
what do you take me for? Some Demir scum?
You know, I'm hurt.
Did you hear that? That was shots fired.
Yeah. 2 more fireballs hit Hollow.
What did I
Wow.
do?
Wow.
Right? She's
Alright.
not even
Wow.
doing anything.
So-
I am but a simple
that's how
cleric with
Malachar
the Boros
should-
Legion.
All right, so Suniva, you did it, but it's like half buried in the ground, so it's the best job you could do.
Oh, God.
I am sure this will be fine.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
that
this
Suniva
looks
optimism.
fantastic.
Oh, my
Okay, well, we
goodness.
should hurry up. It sounds like they are going to need some help up top.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Let's go.
So the 2 of you climb up quite deftly. You already have the path from the way down, so it's not. There's no
Oh.
more rolls to be made, but you climb on your way up. You rolled a crit. I'm gonna let you climb back up the thing you climbed down. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
I
get up to the
intimidate
top
all the
with your-
rocks to stay there.
So you get to the top with your 2 ends of rope for the rocks, and made in like little loops so they can grab them nice and easy.
Yeah.
And you now hear the of the Eternal's footsteps.
You see Hollow like super hidden.
yeah, Hollow
I don't
is
know,
like
do we?
No,
Yeah.
just standing there.
7.
I'm just
I mean-
standing
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah, like rubble. Just
Her spear is like sticking straight up.
Yeah.
I don't. You're very visible. You're very visible. I know.
Hello,
I can see
get your
it.
legs scooch. Just scooch.
Yeah, just
scooch
get
down.
down. Just get down.
Just
is that better?
so. Hollow, with them helping you, you can roll stealth again.
That's a little better. That's a 12.
I can still
It's
see
the same
you.
as Ophelia now.
All right.
My passive, I can still see you both.
Just like,
Yeah,
Ophelia
me too.
rolled better. Ophelia rolled better this time. Now she's got a dirty 20.
Oh, nice. Okay, so Ophelia's
Yeah,
gone,
like,
but I
please.
still totally see Hollow.
I mean, if you walk
I
around
did.
to the other side, it's not like she's invisible.
Yeah.
Okay, so these footsteps sound really close. You have
Like
the 3
this.
of you and 2 rocks. What do you want to do? Do you want to try to set an ambush? Do you want to hide? Try to let them pass? They sound like it's a formation.
Oh, that is probably way too many, and I think
Can
it's
we
best if
fly
we try.
You don't think
Yeah,
you have time
probably
to
best to
get the
do
rocks to grab the thing and pull it out safely? You could try to do a rush job and just like yank it out from underneath all this rubble, but
that doesn't seem
that
smart.
makes you
It's
pretty
explosive.
nervous. Yeah.
At this point, I think if we did that, it would probably cause them to be able to catch us more easily. Maybe
Is,
hiding is just the best.
That is true. Maybe just hiding in hopes they pass us by? Or could
I
we...
mean, we can try. I don't. Okay.
Could we hide in like this little shafty place, and then unless they come right up and look down, they won't see you, and then you could like,
Yeah.
you know,
Good
we
idea.
can help
Yes.
hold you if you need help.
Yeah, yeah.
Could I like climb on my rock and like? Oh, the rock won't fit in the small shafty place. What's my rock gonna do?
Fly away? Whistle for it to come back later?
All right, yeah, I'm gonna tell my rock, whose name is Sardonyx, because it's also a cool rock.
Of course.
I like it.
Cute. My rock's name is Tantalite. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
It's a cool rock.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have Sardonyx fly just like straight up to stay safe, and then listen for my call back, and I will go down into off the
All right.
off the end.
So, assuming the two good climbers are helping you, I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
roll athletics with advantage.
Oh, huzzah! I'm actually
Ooh.
not.
Huzzah, huzzah.
Ooh, okay, there we go. That's an 18.
Oh yeah,
Huzzah!
yeah, not too hard. You know, like Fane's holding on with like one leg, one foot, and one hand, and he's using the other hand. He's like holding his glaive on his back, and he's using the other hand to help you, giving you another handhold. You're able to get down below the level of the walkway. Your rocks are very highly trained, so they know commands to leave and come back upon another command. So you're able to dismiss them, and I'd like everybody to make a new stealth check.
Oh, that's
Fane, I
wonderful.
believe you're in heavy armor.
I do that at disadvantage.
Proud of you.
Dirty 20.
That's good.
First roll is
that's
terrible. Let's see if it can get worse.
That would be an 18 for Hollow. She's learning.
Well, if I was doing it at advantage, I would have gotten a dirty 20. But because I am not doing it at advantage, I got a 9.
No.
Okay. Ophelia got a 14, and you hear the steps moving forward, moving by. Is anybody looking, or is it just like duck our heads and hope they don't see us? Or does someone want to try to spy?
Like,
I think
Like
Fane
I-
understands that he's not very stealthy, so he's not going to look. Maybe Suniva will have good eyes.
just my perception's good. Alright, yeah, you should look. Just see what's going
Okay,
on.
I will try. And I will
Suniva,
try
what
to
do your elven
dislike.
eyes see?
So
Do
perception?
you you poke your head over. You don't need to roll perception.
Okay.
You just see. You can see this battalion of what looks like approximately 24 Eternals, led by what would be like an Aarakocra in this Lazatep plating and like streaming ribbon cape and a staff. Eternal. That one seems to be very astutely looking around. You get the sense they are searching this area for where you came down.
Okay. I think they are looking for us. There are about 24 of them, though.
And the
Does it?
Okay.
Eternal. So the Eternal that is looking says most of them seem to just kind of be mindlessly following, but the one with the staff and the bird head is looking around actively, and he has a +3 perception. He rolled a 5.
Ooh.
You don't
Wait.
see anything.
Are you saying that my 9 was safe?
Apparently,
So stealthy.
Wow.
take a look around. He looks over the area for about a minute, and then leads them off.
What do you see?
Okay, they are leaving. We should probably wait a moment, so just to make sure.
It's a
I'll
good
just
idea.
wait till it looks like they're I don't really hear them anymore, I guess. Because if we
Yeah.
cannot hear them, hopefully they will not hear us.
Yeah, they're not quiet.
Good luck, Harlow.
What?
What?
Because Harlow has the wild magic surge.
Oh yeah.
I
Good
mean,
luck when it happens.
Well, I mean, she is a caster.
I have
Although I guess
concerns.
maybe my burning hands could have set something off. I don't know if that would count because it's like monk stuff.
Fire.
Not really
It's a
a
fi-
spell.
It's a spell. It's a spell.
Here we go. Just gonna
It
go
is.
the whole time without
All
using
right.
magic.
So, Hollow,
Uh-huh.
can you make me an athletics check to climb back out?
Oh, I certainly can. Natural 20. Pew pew pew!
Ah,
Yeah,
That's a 21.
This shaft is actually kind of hard to climb. It's a DC 16, and y'all just like, it doesn't even matter. Great rolls. Yeah, so you guys climb out safely with your ropes. Your rocks have gone and hidden somewhere, presumably. You do not currently see them.
Are the bad guys like a decent ways away at this point?
you can neither see nor hear them. They are pretty
Okay.
far away.
I'm going to whistle for my rock to come back.
Yeah, I will tell Vi here he can come back too.
I
Can
will
anybody
do the
actually make a
same and
whistle
then
noise?
get
I really
immediately
can't.
stabbed.
I can't whistle at
cannot.
all.
I whistle.
I can
the
only
wrong
whistle
way.
like That's all
I
I can
can't.
do.
That's
All right.
it.
cannot do
So the
something.
three. So Hollow and Saniva whistle as you hear a of wings, and Fane and Ophelia catch each other's eyes, and they.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, sad.
Sad.
And these
It's okay.
birds
It happens.
come back and they land. They step a little bit, looking about.
Oh, I give him lots of scratches again and hook him up.
Yeah, just like. I'm like, oh. I'm like, who's a good rock?
Okay,
Geneva,
I
does
will
yours have a
start.
name?
Oh yeah, his name is Gwai here, which is the
Gwai
name
here.
of the Lord of the Eagles in Lord of the Rings.
Because of course
Yeah.
it is. Nerd.
Hey,
Why am
nerd
Gwai
alert.
here?
Gwai here.
Hey.
Why am I here?
I see what you did.
I'm gonna
I'm
rename
trying
mine
to steal your Nerd
Shadowfax.
Thunder. Trying to steal your Nerd Thunder, Sam.
Yeah, I see how it is.
Hey, good luck.
It's fine. You're this DM. Do what you want.
Yeah.
Don't
I
tell
mean,
him
they
that.
can still give me nat 20s and stuff if they want to.
Don't
Um,
remind them.
Don't do that.
Alright, so. You have the ropes, you have the thing is rigged up down there. You have your rocks here, and the coast is clear.
Well,
Fly, you
I
fools.
guess we. Yeah, secure the crate to rocks.
Alright.
Oh, Fane, Ophelia should not be coming with us. She did not volunteer for this mission, and
But is
She
she
should get
going
out
to
of
be
here.
okay?
I'm here for this.
All right.
It's okay.
Do you want to
We need to get this done.
ride? Do you want to ride with me, Suniva? I think you weigh a little less, so if you take Fane, who's bigger, it might even out.
sure, okay.
Why not? And she will climb on to Hollow's Mount, who I've already forgotten the name of.
Sardonyx.
Sardonyx.
Wow, sardonyx,
I'm
bruh.
on the back of. I have to write this down now. You gotta make me write things.
It's a cool rock and also one of the coolest fusions from Steven Universe. So
Yeah. Sardonyx is
Honestly,
great.
it also sounds like a Sonic the Hedgehog character.
Oh, it does.
all right, that's cool too.
It just sounds to me like sardonyx, the world ender.
Also, that.
You know?
I mean, well, maybe.
All right.
I don't know what her plans are later.
So, can I have Y here and Sardonyx make athletics checks? They have a plus
Yeah.
5 bonus.
Oh, my sweet baby.
Ooh, okay. 14?
It's a 1.
All right, so as you start
Oh.
as you start to pull this thing out, the rubble shifts a little bit and starts to come up, and you have to move a little faster because it's starting to destabilize and come down, and it starts to bonk around, and as you pull it free, it slips from the ropes, and it bonks onto the ground, and where that little blue sparking came out erupts a wild magic surge.
Oh
Good,
my.
Hollow.
Oh no!
It's a D10,000, so that's 5? No, it's 4 D10s.
4
in order.
D10s and
Oh
so
no!
scared.
Oh my god.
12-sided guy! I'm so excited.
6331.
Alright, 6,331.
Yes.
I just don't have the list, so someone give
I'm
me an assist.
scrolling. 6331. Almost there.
Yes.
Weird.
Target is wearing nothing but strategically placed coconut shells.
been hoping.
12-sided guy!
12-sided guy!
What the fuck?
Who does this
Megan.
help? Yeah,
Megan, are you comfortable with this?
yeah, that's
It's up to you. Okay.
What AC do coconut shells have?
Your AC actually goes up.
Ooh, are they
I don't
magic?
think-
So distracting.
Oh my god! Not that my AC was
God.
like great before.
Oh,
Oh,
my
you were
God.
probably wearing studded leather before, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
what your AC was before -2.
Yeah.
So 12. Oh, that's not bad.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
As
This is inconvenient.
there is an electric greenish flame flies out and envelops Hollow, and you're all worried for a moment, and then as it clears, she is in a somewhat stylish coconut shell bikini.
Do coconuts exist in Ravnica?
We are going to
Yeah,
have to have a
probably
talk
not.
with that.
But
Yeah, they do.
We are going to have a talk with that wizard when we get back.
What is going on here? Like why do is this magic stuff? Oh, I'm just so I'm sorry.
It came out of the crate, yeah?
I don't know.
So,
Well.
Ophelia, who's
Why
on
does
the
it
mount
happen?
behind you, is like, "Do you want my cloak?"
I mean,
Actually,
Yeah,
I'm looking in my
probably.
inventory and I have leather.
What?
Yeah, because I come with it as a fighter and I never got rid of it.
All right.
Oh, like you have
So-
leather armor, or?
Yeah.
All right. So, do you want to land and spend what was it, 3 minutes, donning some leather armor?
It's 1 minute
Um,
for light armor.
Oh, so it'll be 30 seconds if you have assistance.
yeah. Do you mind? I mean, like this is
No, not at all.
inconvenient. I don't. This normally doesn't happen. So
Yeah, no, that was unsettling. Maybe we should try to stay as far away from this crate as we can until we need it.
Yeah,
I
those mages are just very odd. Is this what it's gonna do to the portal? Because I don't think that's going to help.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
at
might-
least then it would be easier to fight the endless, the Eternals if they are there exist instead of their normal armor, because that is
I
some
mean,
good stuff.
maybe they'll just leave. But I don't really know how this is going to help against the portal. But yes, I'll take that armor.
I'm going to start looking for what looks like a good place for us to land, so Hollow can change.
They might be so embarrassed by wearing this that they all just leave,
So I know a thing or two about and I don't really think that they feel shame or embarrassment.
Oh.
But
Well,
I'm
yeah. The only thing I will say is I apologize. This is leather that I used to wear, so it's a little bit big. You might still have to wear the coconuts around it to hold it to your body.
Just on top of it.
I'll put it over the coconut.
Yeah.
I'll put it over the coconuts.
Yeah, it feels like, that would hold it onto you.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. So you land because the crate, fell out of the ropes, and you take Fane's old, baggy leather armor and put it. Start to put it onto Hollow. Buttoning it up, and it is just like. Like the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes? It's like, you are like his heart before it grows 3 sizes compared to this armor. It's just way big. But you are +1 on the AC front, because it's normal leather armor.
Yay. Can I,
Yeah.
I think I've got some rope. Can I try to just, make some makeshift belting to try to, make it fit better?
Sure. Yeah, you can add some belting to kind of belt it down at the waist.
I'm just gonna do this aerial after she gets legs and she's wearing the dress without a sail style.
Not like giant leather armor. I love
I'm
it.
here for it. I'm here for it.
I dig it.
This will have to do,
All right.
I guess. I'll have to get some more armor when we get back to headquarters, I guess.
Since we all
Darn, is that
landed,
mages?
yeah, seriously, they need to start testing the Scheiße first. Just giving it out all willy-nilly. Anyway, I would like to just take a look at the box. Now that we have landed, since it took that drop before, anyway, and see if there's anything we can do to maybe tie it on better now that we are not in a rush and make it a little more secure.
Yeah, I too will be looking over it.
Be careful! Thane, your armor's really nice, so...
It is okay, I don't wear any, so...
Alright, I'm just gonna stand back here if it's all the same to you.
Yeah, stay away.
Alright, so make me an investigation check to ascertain how damaged things... Arcana would work too, either one.
Yes,
oh, yeah,
like help for me.
Here's the question. Are we both making a check?
Oh, I thought...
You can if you want. Anyone who wants to.
Yeah, because I was looking it over too, so that's why I was asking.
Gotcha.
Oh!
Oh, well, go ahead, because it was just 11 for me.
It's a natural 20. So that's a 19.
Still exciting.
Figures.
It's so the energy from this device is siphoning off somewhat slowly and irregularly. That's what caused Wild Magic Surge when it got jostled. It caused an explosion of arcane energy that manifested into Wild Magic Surge, which for some reason decided to declothe Holla. It is losing energy over time, so if you take too long, it might lose its potency. Alternatively, you could try to repair it now, see how that goes, and then maybe potentially take a little more time with it.
See what I could do. Is the crates all made out of wood? Because I'm proficient with wood carver's tools, and while I don't have any tools on me, maybe that would help with my knowledge of trying to repair something.
Unfortunately, do not work in wood very often.
Let's try.
Yeah.
It is metal. I am proficient in smith's tools.
If it's magic,
I don't have any with me. I only have a hammer, a crowbar, and a python.
That's enough. You can make a check to try to repair it. Also, does anyone have random shot here? Any have glass blowers tools? Because there are also glass whiz bobs and doodangs.
9.
All right. So why don't you, if you want to use your smith's tools, you could make an intelligence check with proficiency because you're employing your toolkit you're proficient with.
It's the only thing that we can, do right now, and I think.
Oh, it does.
What do you think?
Is a bit of a time investment.
It is.
It is a bit of a time investment to try to fix it. So you could just go with the don't try to do this quick plan.
What do you all think? Should we do this quick, or should we try to set it up? I'm not so sure too much about this.
Can
I take
go ahead.
Go up and kind of survey and see if there's any bad guys around us to see if we do have time?
You could. You were warned about flying too high, that might get you spotted and draw. As the old MMO player in me might say, aggro.
Yeah.
Fair. That's fair. All right.
But you could try to make a stealth check with that using your Skyjack's stealth, and see how that goes.
I don't think I want to risk being seen, so I'm good.
Okay.
So, what are we going to do? Should we just go, or should I try? Like I said, I don't understand this very well. I understand the metal, but the whole thing's a little confusing. So it's I could try. I'm pretty good at doing the metal stuff, but it'll take some time, and I might screw it up. What do you think?
Do you think we have time?
think we are better off to try to go and just make this very, very fast as best we can. Because, I
Yeah,
mean, they
yeah.
already sense that distraction and everything, and we are spending so much time trying to get the crate up to begin with. I think we need to move before, you know, everything has been
Yeah.
for nothing.
I think
Yeah,
so too.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll secure the ropes at least as much better than it was before, to, I think, our skyjacks,
All right.
before we mount back up.
Of course, yeah.
All right. So Ophelia draws her sword. Is in agreement. Oh my God! What is that noise?
Oh, a crit for Fane and a crit for Hollow!
Oh,
Thank you,
thanks,
Swamp-sided guy.
guy.
That infernal
yeah.
noise. What is it?
Thank you.
All right.
That was beautiful.
So
It's, you know,
that might help. Would somebody like to try to make an intelligence-based sleight of hand check to tie this crate up for rigging again?
Yeah, I mean, I can give it a intelligence.
You did just get 2 crits.
yeah,
We
we
did
did
just
just
get
get 2
2
crits.
It's a little bit used for a natural 20, but
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to do it because my intelligence is not bad. So.
all right. So intelligence modifier, and then
And that was a
proficiency in
natural
sleight of
20.
hand.
That was a natural
Nice.
20.
How many natural 20s have there been in this? Like seriously, it's been so many.
That's
Thank
my
you
second
so
one.
much.
And one for.
And
so
then
that's
one
a
more
22.
nat 20 for. So one more nat 20 from 12
For
guy for
Sin.
Oh,
Siniva.
wow.
'cause-
Wow,
now we all have
that
Wolf-sided
20.
guy.
Thank you, 12 guys.
So they don't
Wolf-sided
feel left
guy.
out.
Wolf-sided guy.
And
Best
then
guy.
and he's gonna throw us like 5 wild magic surges to make up for it.
All right. So, Fane and Sniva, you who did the last rigging, you're just looking
really
as
tie in
Hollow's
the
like, oh, yeah,
net.
why didn't you have me do it? And she just like rigs it up perfectly.
Oh,
And with that,
Like it's hard.
you start. Yeah. With that, as you're ready to head out, and Ophelia grabs your attention of her sword. All right, let's do this for Ravnica. And we're gonna go on a
Ravnica.
quick break.
Break
I
time.
need a break. Lindy, save us. Deliver us from this evil. Briefly, please.
Ooh.
Oh. Hello. Mid-eating my donut. Donuts are good, guys.
How dare you?
I'm eating pirate's booty.
I just ate like 6 s'mores Oreos.
I did
That sounds
love
so
these
good.
things.
They're so good.
Alright. Before we jump back in, as I asked us, how people feeling? You doing good?
Super
Yeah, I'm
good.
good.
Sad.
I'm having
Pretty
a
good for
lot
the-
of fun.
Not bad for
Yeah,
the end of
got
the world.
Got some nat 20s, it's just the apocalypse. We'll be fine.
Totally fun.
Stormbringer! Oh, I'm sorry, Stamhammer!
You guys even remember his name? I mean,
He's
You know,
already
I
fading
actually-
from your memory.
I actually just got him this morning, you know, after my last 2 died, you know. Pretty much in the same way.
You are not allowed any more rocks. You're
they're
done.
all named Sternhammer.
Yeah. Well, no, it's all just different versions of Sturm. You know, they're,
It's
they're
Sturm
all
Glaive,
some kind
Sturm
of Sturm. Yeah.
Spear,
Sturm Glaive, actually, yeah, that was one of them.
Yeah.
Sturm Glaive. Yeah.
Sturm Bow, like Sturm Axe. You know,
Yeah.
as you do.
Yeah, you. How do you know all of my rocks' names? Have you been
I've been-
following me?
I'm your lieutenant, my dude.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we
but
have
you
been
know-
serving together for like a while now. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
but there was at least 7 rocks that you weren't even there for. Like I got them and then they accidentally died on the way home, and I was just like, well, that's terrible. But now I have to go get another one, and then I don't even know how you know about those.
Who knows?
Anyway, we should get moving.
Yeah.
You mount back up, and it's time to take off. Now you're going from your entire squadron to 2 flying rocks, who are both still wounded.
Ooh, I'm gonna put some healing light into Sardonyx and bring
Sure.
it back a little bit. Now that you say that,
I
'cause do
closed
not
my rock
want-
page and I can't find the link, so
I-
I don't know how much health I have right now. Minus
Um,
20,
They
you
have
said.
37. They have 37 hit points at max. So you're
Okay,
yeah,
thank
I
you.
was at 14 because I took
I
that full
will-
damage, but I just healed them. Math 9. It's a little better. It's a little better.
I will cauterize the wound with some acid spit. I will not do that. That would be a bad idea.
Stay away from my rock.
Do not touch my rock.
Just while we're flying on, I just lean over to the rock and I go, "If Sunniva dies, don't worry, you will be the new Stormhammer."
So as you take off, you just lean in, whisper a little message to the rock. As you do that, it sharply turns to the left and almost bucks you off the side of it.
Okay, fine. I will figure out another word other than hammer. I understand you want to be open on yourself. That's unique. I get
you-
it.
Oh
As you
my
fly
God.
towards the
Just like-
portal, flying low. Given their small size, what is your approach to get there? Is this just a beeline fast as we can? Or are you trying to be quiet and stealthy? What is your goal here?
Just
I mean, they've got all
Just
right still.
go in.
The distraction last time didn't seem to work very well.
Yeah, I mean, we should just kind of go, right?
I suppose.
That-
I mean,
I'm not.
they had said not to go directly there. Yeah, it's had to go in low and get as close as we can was a suggestion. So maybe if we just try to stay as low as we can over the, ruins and see if we can find some place with not so much activity for us to at least land down. And then I guess maybe we will have to carry the crates between the two or three of us.
I mean, we're all right, strength-wise.
As you're all deliberating
I'm
this,
pretty-
a thunderous roar peals through the air, shaking the foundations of the structures around you.
Oh, that's not good. We don't want any of these structures falling on us. Maybe a little bit higher, because they seem to be ready to kind of collapse on us.
I don't think that we want to go too high, though. They will see us.
I don't know.
We could land sooner and go on foot now. About how far do we look from, like, what we see of the portal activity?
You got probably a quarter mile to go. You could fly a portion of it, find a quiet place and land and try to sneak in on foot. It's an option. Flying makes you pretty visible.
Yeah, I think that might be the best way. A quarter mile is not too much.
No, it's not that bad. I mean, a mile is 5,280 feet, so I'm sorry, I only have 8 intellect. Hold on. I just... Whoa!
Fang gets a nosebleed.
Take 3 psychic metagaming damage.
Oh.
And those were all his hit points.
I am taking that damage. There we go. Okay.
No, don't take the actual damage.
No, I am
Please
taking it. Okay.
No.
DM says no.
I mean, I don't know how... a quarter of a mile is so far. What are you talking about? That is like forever.
Nah, it takes me not that long to do sprints of that when I need to in training. It is fine.
Suniva's got like a 4-minute mile.
Yeah, right. 45-foot movement speed.
Honestly, yeah, she's got a pretty fast mile.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to lose the rocks. They're kind of our only way back out of here, so it might be wise to land and send them off on their way and go the rest of the way on foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Okay.
So, for this distance you're flying, as well, with basically as far as you can get, that seems like you have a reasonably high chance of not being spotted. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you all make me stealth checks? Actually, yeah, that works.
Okay. This is going to be fun.
26.
16 for Hallow.
So, my first roll was an 18 plus 1, which is a 9. My second roll, however, is a 4 plus 1, so that's a 5.
18 plus 1 for 9. Your 8 intelligence is showing through.
No, I said 9. Oh, did I say 9? I meant to say 19. I meant to say 19. But it's a 5. This many. It is this many.
As a group check, you actually are able to make it through. You fly a little over halfway there, finding a kind of a good-sized crater that seems to be out of the way and not being patrolled, and land there.
Okay.
Man, Suniva just carried this group on that stealth check.
I rolled a 16.
I rolled a 19, and then it's plus stuff.
I mean, yeah, no. Hello, you did very well, but what I meant was Suniva carried me on this stealth check.
Well, you were on my rock, so
you were on the...
It's a good point. It's a very good point.
Okay, well then.
I was there too.
Thank you.
No, you were on the other rock. You were great. You were fantastic. I'm just talking about over here. Over here, where I was awful and she was. They were good.
Right, so you go in for a landing and you touch the box down. Ophelia and Fane jump off, landing, and then the rocks kind of land a little more gently.
Okay, well, I guess we should see what's the best way to carry this the dumb box is going to be to get in.
It's dumb box.
It doesn't
dumb metal box.
It doesn't have sentience. It cannot be stupid.
So
How do you want to carry it?
If
I have magic.
only we had wheels.
I was like hoping I had something to like. Can we find, or is there still like rubble all over the place here?
Yeah.
Could we look to see if maybe there's like a flat piece of something that we could use as like a sled and like put the box on it so that we can pull it? Like a sled?
The problem there then becomes the fact that, we're making this noise as we drag it along.
Maybe
I have a
so.
15 intelligence. It seems like a good idea.
What's your wisdom?
Yeah.
I mean, four of us,
Not
maybe
good.
we could tie like sticks, and then each of us could carry it, and then it is lifted and a little easier to carry. And if we need to put it down,
In
we
a
can just...
covenant style.
Yeah. I mean, what? What is
Yeah.
that?
Oh, I mean, yes, like a
That's a
box.
book I don't read a lot.
How
Yes,
like
the book.
big actually is this box? Like in terms of general size? Compared to the rocks, I guess is the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, it is a medium-sized creature, worth of
The
space.
boxes, okay.
Yeah.
But it's heavy, I'm assuming.
Yeah, fairly. I mean, it was heavy enough that it took more than one rock to carry it.
Yeah.
And they
Fine,
strong.
let's think of that. Fane will just like not he's not trying to pick it up, but he's just trying to do that, you do a leverage pick to just kind of test the weight to figure it out kind of a thing.
Yeah. You think you could shoulder this if you really needed to? It's heavy, but you're a strong dude.
I am a
it is
strong
kind of
dude,
bulky,
yeah.
so maybe some sort of rig to shoulder it might be better. It will slow you down though.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty strong. This doesn't seem too heavy for me to carry. I wouldn't be able to go very fast, and probably be best to somehow keep it on me. Maybe even having you guys around it to kind of hold it steady. But at the very least, I could kind of shoulder it myself. And if we work together, we might be able to do something.
Okay. Well, we still have the ropes that we tied it to the rocks with. Could we make a thing with that, maybe? Oh, Hala, do you have an idea?
I think maybe
No,
she's the smart one in the group.
I mean that's
No
true,
unseen
but
servant. No tendrils
I
floating
can
disc.
only No, man, I can't use spells on superfluous things. They need to be very useful all the time.
Yeah, we
This
can't
seems pretty
Eldritch
useful to
Blast
me.
the boss, unfortunately.
To save those slots. No, I don't have. I was looking. I don't have any spells that can help this. I have fly, but that's for people, not for things.
Objects. Okay, so I
Yeah.
guess we will try to help tie some sort of harness thing with it, so that Finn can carry it more comfortably, like a big ugly backpack.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at tying
Sure.
knots.
Man,
Right.
if only
So-
we knew a wizard who could summon some kind of disc.
If only.
Every wizard spell is pretty useful. Alright.
There hasn't been a wizard
So-
around these parts in ages.
As you are rigging the backpack up to Fane's back, given your last nat 20 hollow, I'm going to assume this is within your power at this point.
Yeah.
Out from the blinding brew portal, which is very bright at this point, as you're close to it, comes a colossal shape. Not these small armies and battalions of the Eternals, but a grand bronze-colored dragon.
What?
It flies
That's
forward
fine.
and then
Promise
rears
it's a
up.
dragon.
Yeah, it flies forward and then rears up, not using its wings, just levitating in place, surveying.
Wait. It's
that's-
not using its wings and just levitating in
Nope.
place?
It's just
That's
levitating in
what he
place.
said.
Well, that looks dangerous.
It does
Yeah,
not seem to
I
see
imagine
you
we all just
immediately.
like froze, like Tableau, like if we don't move, it won't notice us. Well, that cannot be good.
I think we need to work quickly.
Yeah, we need to find some way to get in out of sight for sure now.
Yeah, definitely. Is there anything around here where we can get out of sight?
Yeah, do we see any like Ravnica subways we could follow to get more?
You could. I mean,
Public
Ravnica
transit
is known for having.
Ravnica.
I mean, Ravnica has an extensive underground system of the Undercity and
I
with the
know.
Demir and the
Yeah.
Golgari operate. You could opt to go underground. This is your choice, though. I am in no way forcing this upon you.
I'm just trying to think of the best way to get in without being seen, because it's like all of the buildings are kind of like flattened where we are, because that's sort of like what I'm picturing, like...
Most of the taller ones have been toppled. There was a few here or there, but the terrain is, that makes it kind of, not hillless, but like that kind of shape, so is something you can stealth through if you're tactful.
I know.
Yes, if we
dimension
can
door,
sneak
but that
better
only
than a
helps 2 of
dragon
us.
can see. Okay, awesome. I'm excited about this idea, guys. Let's do it.
Or you can go underground. It's
Dragons
not that
have
hard to find an
notoriously
entrance.
dragons have notoriously bad perception. Everybody knows that.
Right?
I've got a
I mean, I also
good-
don't know. Obviously, it came through a portal, but like Sam doesn't know anything about how dragons and like Ravnica work. Like, I'm only familiar with like Forgotten
the
Realms
only-
kind of dragon stuff.
Yeah, I
The
don't
only
know.
dragon the only dragon really in Ravnica that is super relevant is Niv Mizzet. And he's a
Right.
little bit of an anomaly. Who
Okay,
you probably know of.
right.
There are other dragons, and they are intelligent, and they engage with people, but they also sometimes don't. They don't really follow, like, the color alignment rules. Also, notably, Magic Gathering dragons generally all breathe fire, except the ones that don't. It's not really color to breath type.
Okay. Good to know.
I mean, all humans breathe fire except for the ones who don't.
This is accurate.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we have to. I don't like our chances of trying to sneak past it. If I'm
Yes, but
being totally honest.
I don't really like our chances of trying to find our way underground. Those tunnels are a big mess all the time, in the best of times. Who knows what it has been like with all of these explosions up top, too.
Yeah,
Don't
and
like
this thing is
don't
kind
like
of
going
bulky.
underground. Don't like sneaking over. Energy siphoning off of your pack of explosives. What?
This is fine.
Everything's fine. It's just a dragon.
It's like,
Dimension door all the way.
so I
If
know
only.
Dimension Door. So now I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, I don't think that'll work on the giant box.
I mean,
You
it's
could
an
take the
object,
box
not a
out.
creature.
You can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. And you can also bring
So-
one creature of your size or smaller.
I believe that the creature that you bring along can also bring things that they're carrying. So Fane could shoulder it. You could say, "Bye, Saniva and Ophelia. Sorry," and you could just go.
I mean, how's
I
your
could try
stealth video?
to run after y'all.
I mean, we
Sneeva's the
could
stealthiest
try to
one.
roll. Yeah, you're the stealthiest one.
But then that would leave Ophelia.
Maybe you're stealthy.
Ophelia could go through this fate with you, and you and her could take the box together, the two of you maybe, instead of just one Fane. And then Fane and I could come and catch up. I don't know. That doesn't work either, does it? I'm not good at those logic problems, where like one person could go through the dimension door, but two
Where you
people
have,
have
like,
to
the
stay, and
have the
only
canoe
Fane
with the
can
sheep
carry
and
the
the-
box. And if it's a Tuesday, Suniva can't go through. I was always bad at those problems.
Yeah.
It's usually Tuesday.
It's just
Blood
an
vessels.
LSAT problem now.
You just watch as a blood vessel pops in Vane's eyes. He's just like, too much. Too much thinking.
Ophelia,
I mean,
Ophelia
It's-
points her sword into the dirt and says, if it's really necessary, you can strike on without me.
Well,
I
don't want to leave you behind.
I can call
I'm
Sardonyx.
just an
back.
NPC.
Don't say that
matter.
about
You are
yourself.
important.
NPCs matter.
Zaboros needs you, Ophelia.
NPC
I could take one of your mounts,
Yep.
and I could try to get reinforcements, or have them.
Yeah.
They could try to charge the weapon again for another distraction.
Yeah, if they could
Yeah.
cause a distraction from that dragon or other things, that would actually be very helpful.
We want
Yeah.
me to take why here
I'll,
Sardonyx?
I'll whistle for Sardonyx because she has the most.
They're both still
HP.
right there.
Oh yeah. So
Oh, I thought we
you
said
can
them
take
all. Oh no, I guess not
Yeah,
yet.
you can take Sardonyx because she's got
Alright.
the most health. I healed her a little.
Ophelia will swing over Sardonyx's back, grabbing onto the harness, and Sardonyx looks at you questioningly, like, "Should I listen?"
And I'll just nod and give her a beak scritch. Just be like, be good.
You know, like how cats will like bunk you with their head. Sardonyx does
Mhm.
that to your forehead, a little harder than is comfortable. Just
And I was like, yeah, I just hold like, all right, be good. Take care of her.
it's on you guys now.
I love you.
Now it is 1 skyjack, and 3 adventurers, and 1 box of explosives.
Hell yeah.
What? Watch what happens live.
Okay, well, I guess if we are going
Alright.
to... Are you going to Dimension Door and I will try to come and catch up?
Yes,
That's
we'll meet
probably
you
the best thing.
at the portal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
you
with
can
our
get
knowledge...
So, you know that the portal is basically on a large metal dais, like huge. And upon that, the armies of Eternals arrange. So, you may want to be like behind it or something,
Mm-hmm.
or you can just
Okay.
be like, and we're there now, try to blow things up. Alternatively, you can
okay.
either go on ahead and then try to teleport to meet her when all the shit goes down.
So, I mean, my guess is if you two are going to be carrying the box, I could go off and try to cause a distraction closer to the site and try to attract any of the guards who are, going to be messing things up for you there. I am very
Well-
fast, so hopefully I can outrun all of them.
Well,
Yeah,
yes, you
yeah,
are,
I
but
mean, yeah,
I
you
can
are.
put us kind of wherever we need to be. So I'd rather be sure that you're safe, because we can just be there. So maybe we stay and you go ahead, and we can try to end up around back of the portal.
Yeah, I can go up ahead then, and then you can try to get close to me, and... I mean, the thing is, it will be hard for you to know exactly where I am, but I could go and start a distraction, and once you hear some things, then you'll know to Dimension Door. I could probably make a big sound.
If you think you can do it, then probably that's what's best. Just
Yeah. This is for the survival of the people of Ravnica.
I think that might
We
be
may
the
not-
best.
Yeah. We may not want to die here, but we have to do what we can. We will try to survive, but I think this is our only course of action.
All that matters really is closing that portal, so I will go ahead and try to make a distraction and big sound, and then you guys can poof in, and hopefully I will be able to either hide or something, or double back around and come and help too. Yeah?
Stay hidden as long as you can.
I will.
Try. I'm going to put us behind the dais to get the
Okay.
box into the portal.
That is good to know, so I will try to make sure that I keep them as far away from that area as I can.
All
It
right.
will be okay. Once we get there all together, and, it will work out.
Of course.
I hope
Of
so.
course. All right. Well,
Okay,
For
I will
Ravnica.
see you. Yeah. For Ravnica, and I will see you soon, mein Freund. And I will start sneaking away towards the portal.
All right.
Yeah, this is
Geneva,
happening.
The dragon. Can you please? Oh, side question. Do you want to take your bird? You can make a
Oh.
stealth check in place for Y here if you so desire.
No, because I
faster.
don't think that I will definitely do not think I will be able to stealth hiding in the air from. Because that was what we were talking about before. So I think I will go on foot, but I will tell Guai here to hide and hopefully wait for our signal.
All right. Sounds good to me. Make me a stealth check, please.
you're a stealth check. Poof.
Okay. 18 plus 7.
Oh!
I believe that's
That'll
a
do.
25.
Ooh, look at you, Mr. Math.
That's what they call me.
That's really good.
Hopefully it's enough.
Well, I'm gonna roll for it. He is looking around right now.
I'm trying to
Bro.
stay by like the sides of buildings, like not in any big open spots.
So,
Uh-oh.
the dragon has a plus 12 to perception.
Of course it does.
Of course, yeah.
The dragon.
That makes sense.
Dragon rolled an 8.
Hey.
Yeah!
Nice.
So, you are able to pick your way across the rubble
Pray to
over
whoever the
the
Boros pray to.
Yeah, who do the Boros pray to?
I haven't been able to be all evangelical today because I don't know what to say.
It's like the ancestors or something, I think.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
managed to avoid a whole big Mont Celestia speech before we split up, so, count your stars.
I would have loved that.
I have put a link in the Twitch chat to a picture of this dragon, by the way. He's pretty.
Oh no! Oh,
He's so
fuck that
beautiful.
guy!
Oh.
Shit! That's what I'm
Yeah,
hiding
no
from?
thank-
Shit!
No,
Yep.
thank you.
That would have been good to see before I made this choice.
I
Just
He looks like-
respectfully
Let it on it.
decline.
He
Sudie
looks
was
like
still a
an
bit like, yeah.
archdevil ate a dragon.
Seriously?
It's just like an archdevil came in and ate a dragon. That's what he looks like.
This is
I mean-
serious. I like his armor
Yeah.
though.
Terrifying.
He's pretty terrifying.
Okay, so I am sneaking as best I can and trying to not soil my
You make-
very nice clean clothes.
You make your
Well-
way all the way up to the large pedestal, or dais, that is a few hundred feet across, upon which this portal gleams.
Yeah.
You're here. There are battalions of Eternals upon it, moving around, dispatching ever so often. Ever so often more come through.
Okay.
Uh,
I want to see if there is
Oh.
anything. Oh no, go ahead.
I say, I'll cast message and be like,
Sure.
just answer back when you're in position and will dimension door to you.
I am here. I'm going to try to cause a distraction. Wait a moment. I want to look around. Is there anything flammable that, if it were to catch fire, would be very distracting, or potentially, I don't know.
Let me think here. Actually, how about this?
Supplies or
Robert.
something? I don't know.
Robert.
No.
There's something flammable nearby. What is it?
Oh, well, of course. It is a very beautiful lacquered armoire that is about this size, made for like a giant. It is huge. It's a huge lacquered, what's the word I'm looking for? What's that very expensive wood? Mahogany armoire.
Very heavy too. So it's like up on a mostly collapsed building, like half slidden out of the rubble, suspended, over part of this platform.
How far away is that now?
It's about. It's like off to one side. It's about 20 feet up from up on top of the dais.
20 feet, huh? Alright.
Yeah, and you're on the side of the dais, and that's like 15 feet tall. So with a little skip and a hop, you're one cool Kong.
Alright.
Turn to Hollow. Like, is it a giant armoire over there?
Yeah, I'm thinking as I'm talking to Hollow, I'm looking around, I'm just like, oh wait, okay, Zhao's thing is, give me a second, look for the smoke.
So by the way, you do not currently have sight on Suniva, but you do probably have sight on the armoire.
Alright, 20 feet, my range is only 15 for the thing, so I'm going to make a badass jump to get within 15 feet of this armoire so I can burning hands that bitch.
Alright, you're gonna like run, leap off this, like Mario wall jump off the pedestal up into the air and just.
And then I'm gonna fucking book it, like, in the opposite direction of where I know my friends are gonna be, hoping that then it'll be like, okay, fire in one direction, person who caused it running off that way. Deal with those things now.
So you're thinking, I make a distraction over here, they appear on the other side and try to blow it up.
Yeah.
Sounds
That's
good.
what I'm hoping.
Make me an acrobatics check.
Can I retcon the armoire into a gas station?
Natural 20!
Oh!
Natural 20!
Alright, so you leap into,
So 27.
up into the air. You actually jump and reach the armoire. And as you invoke fire into your hand, you just gently push it off the side. As it erupts into flames and just crashes down onto the heads of like 4 Eternals.
I just wave.
I will take that as a sign.
Hollow and Fane, yeah, you see her up there.
Fane, grab the box. Grab the box.
You see them up there.
Okay.
Doctor.
I just, before we leave, I turned to Quiet here and go, Stormhammer number 2, I will be back for you.
And I'm just gonna like wrap my arms around your waist and just be like, poof, and just cast Dimension Door to behind the dais.
Alright, so as you cast that, the dragon turns, floating in the air, and looks and sees a Suniva.
Hello.
My name is Suniva.
Yeah, hello, my name is Suniva Zaboros. How are you?
Yeah, in your head you hear, what distraction is this?
Oh shit.
It's a distraction. Perfect.
So we're gonna jump over to Fane and Hollow now, who appear behind the pedestal, as all the Eternals up top start to crowd towards this armoire and begin slinging spells and attacks at Suniva, who is already just roadrunnering out of there. What are you? The top is pretty quiet for a moment.
How tall is it? Like how...
It's 15 feet up onto the raised platform.
Are there stairs?
Yeah, actually, in the middle of the back there's about a 30-foot wide staircase.
All right. Well, let's go up and I guess do we push it in? Did they tell us what to do?
You know what? I don't remember.
That was probably a good
You
question when he asked if we had any questions.
I was gonna tell you that they told you how to arm it, but I liked that response too much. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
You know what? When you bump into something, it just
I've doomed
blew
us
up.
all.
Don't worry, we've got this. Okay, it bumped into something before, and it kind of just like blew up. So if we just kind of do that, I
No,
think it would be
we bumped into something before, and all my clothes turned to coconuts. Is what happened before. We need to shut the portal down.
Yeah, and then it's going to turn the portal into coconuts. It can't be a portal if it's a coconut.
I disagree.
My logic is
with your premise,
flawless.
but I accept your conclusion. It is true, if the portal was coconuts, it couldn't be a portal anymore, but I don't think that's how any of this works.
I mean, we saw your armor turned into coconuts. This is a
killed
portal.
it.
It's going to blow up. It turned into coconut. I don't understand how hard this is to figure out.
Please send help.
Can I do like an Arcana check?
Oh no.
See?
Oh no!
The excited guy just gave another crit.
Oh god, who is it for?
I think
I
it,
think for me.
I think so.
I think it's for me.
Thank you, 12-sided guy.
Thank you, 12-sided guy. Can I do
12-sided guy. Throw this dragon
for
on the
Hollow.
sugar. Come on.
Hollow.
Yay!
Oh.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can figure out how this thing would be armed?
Absolutely.
The DM is upset.
Okie dokie.
You were supposed to use.
I was supposed to use that grunt. I thought I would do okay.
I mean,
my
like-
Arcana's not bad.
I mean, like, smashing it, maybe? Or maybe fire.
I was exactly
No.
thinking.
You know, there's some
smashing.
buttons on the side, but, like, there's, like, ash over them, and they're hard to read, so, like, yeah, that's probably not it.
May.
Knowing the Azet, they're all in Draconic anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Who can read
I can
that?
read all. Well, I read.
If
Me,
only.
because I eyes of the Runekeeper and I can read all languages.
What?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I know common. Does that help?
Fane, maybe can you just like look at this? Maybe I'm not really
Sure. Like I am
Not
very
really
good to figure things out.
Yeah,
take a look. Don't worry about it. Like I got it. Don't worry. I got it. No problem.
I mean, otherwise we're just gonna have to hurl it in there and hope it turns into a coconut.
I'm thinking it will turn into a coconut, but I'll look at it beforehand.
Do you want to use your natural 20?
Roll for coconuts.
No,
All right. Give me an Arcana check.
because I kind of want to not know. Yeah, that's a 7.
Oh, I'm such an idiot.
7.
Oh yeah. Like, I mean, like, there's probably some sort of like concussion effect might make it go kaboom.
Yeah, like you was like you thought, and I think it's the same thing. If we just hit it, it will probably just go.
So although you
And turn
these two are
everything into a
debating right
coconut.
next to the giant portal, Saniva, you are booking full sprint,
Yeah. Sure am.
and as you're doing that, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw as you feel something try to probe into your mind.
Oh no. Well, that's not good. Let me double check.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, that's a 6. Although if it happens to be a charm effect, I do get advantage. For half elf.
Take advantage. We'll see if you can resist this thing.
Oh, same thing! Not meant to be.
Oh,
Yeah, you
hoping at least
feel
one of the three of us would
something-
be competent.
you feel something probe into your mind, and as you look, you see this dragon looking at you with its claw outstretched. And you feel it pluck out the information of what your friends are up to.
Oh no.
Yep.
That figures.
Of course, they don't know this.
Yep.
However, what they do see is this dragon. Unless Sneva has a really great idea, you do see this dragon, all of you, turn back towards the portal.
Shit. And how far is the dragon?
What are you thinking
Like,
of doing?
just so I have an idea. How far is the dragon, like?
Pushing the box into the portal.
Yeah, I'm taking the box up to the portal.
So you've been running for probably a couple rounds. So it was like right in front of the portal, just kind of hovering there above. So it's probably like double your movement speed away from you at this point.
Okay, I'll loop back around and start dashing back, so at least then it's gonna
Sure.
have an angry Sun Soul Monk on the other side if it turns its direction behind it.
You
I
said
can
there
swap
it
the
is turning.
fly or those.
You said there were buttons on the box.
There were some buttons on the box. They are no longer readable because of damage.
Yeah, and I'm also just running the box up to the portal right now.
All right,
I'm
so
going
you're like
with you.
the dragon turned, and Fane's like, no time left.
Yeah, just running with
So
it.
as you rise up, the blinding light, almost like a second sun of this brilliant bright blue portal, shoots out like almost a dead artificial light color upon you. It's very bright in your eyes, but Fane, you gotta burn bright for Boros.
Yeah,
I want that on a
Yeah.
t-shirt.
Burn bright for Boros.
Right for Boros.
So you're behind the portal directly. It is a little dim, little darker on this side. What do you do with it?
Fane, can I try to push the buttons or something before you put it in? I don't know.
sure. Go ahead quickly. Very, very quickly.
So, Hollow, quickly, what do you do?
I'm gonna push the buttons.
There were 3 buttons. Which
Oh
one
my
do you?
god, that's... Why are we all so dumb?
The code is always 213. That's just how it always works.
Maybe the Boros just wanted to get rid of us. They're like these fucking boneheads. Let's just send them on to this fucking mission.
Just
No,
send the sky rainbow. I
Zero
don't know
chance
what to
they
do anymore.
actually want to save Ravnica. 0 chance.
Can
Yeah,
Well,
I,
they figure
they wanna get
best
rid of
case scenario.
Yeah, best case. Save Ravnica,
Can
get
I-
rid of us.
so like, is it completely illegible, like the writing on it, or can I like try to do some kind of check to like read it?
It is
or
covered
is it
in
like
it's covered in ash, so you'd have to spend time cleaning it off.
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation to clean it off?
Hey! So as you cast Prestidigitation to clean off these buttons, there are 3 buttons. The one on the left says arm, the one in the middle says abort, and the one on the right says, and it's a little more eloquent than this, but basically it amounts to a draconic boom.
Okay, I will press button 1, the arm
So
button.
wait, before you do that, Seneva, you're doubling back towards this dragon, and you hear a rumbling.
What was this?
And out from the ground to your side rises up a giant demon with big curved horns, which you might have a chance to recognize. Can you make me a religion check?
Oh yeah.
I was
Also
just gonna
intelligence
say a
based.
joke.
Oh no! And then I threw my die. Shit.
Ooh.
Oh, actually,
What's the
16.
Yeah, this is Rakdos, the
Oh
demon,
shit!
not the cult.
Yeah.
And
It's the
flying
whole
over
cult.
you. Yeah, it's the entire cult. Flying over you,
They
headed right
form
towards
up
this
one
dragon,
raptor.
is the flaming angel Aurelia, who leads the Boros Guild, and they are both flying at this dragon. What do you do?
This
Whoa.
is useful.
Wait, so Rakdos and Aurelia are dealing with the dragon? It looks like.
Yes, strange friends.
And is the dragon now focused on them yet, or is he still
The dragon
focusing on?
is like the dragon's like putting an arm behind it and is like invoking a spell in their direction, but is completely focused on what's happening on the pedestal.
Okay, then as soon as I get into range, which I actually should be able to do pretty quickly since I used the whole last turn, double dashing. Once I'm within 30 feet away, I'm gonna Radiant Sunbolt the dragon twice. And
Sure.
I'm just gonna yell
Make me
up,
some attack
"Yo-
rolls.
Your mother is a newt! That's gonna be,
That's a really big insult.
23 to hit. I
moment.
assume it is to a dragon.
23 hits.
Yeah, the second one will not. That's just a 10.
Okay, give me some damage.
6 radiant. But I will spend a key point to Flurry of Blows and send 2 more radiant sunbolts at it.
Go right ahead. Believe it or not,
Might as
6
well.
damage does not down the dragon.
I'm just trying to be distraction. So that's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit with a 10 radiant.
Dirty
Hell
20
yeah.
misses.
But I'm rolling the damage at the same time. So.
Oh,
Sure.
And then, shit, what did I say? 14, 56, 21.
That will crack.
So, yeah, hit.
That means
Sweet.
it hits. That means it exactly hits.
Huzzah! Well then that's gonna be, 6 radiant.
Okay.
And it's... I probably had to finish my movement, I guess, to get the rest of the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what else were you thinking of doing?
I don't know. I was gonna see how if he was gonna be distracted by having now multiple people from behind him, because I assume I'm like coming from a different direction, I guess. From the.
Okay, so you shoot some radiant bolts into like his tail, and he. Yeah, he boops, and he's invoking his spell, and he winces slightly as he maintains concentration, and invokes invokes a dome of force behind him over the entire area, holding out Aurelia and Rakdos. But Suniva, you are within it.
Okay, that is good to know. Great. How high up is he?
So he is big, but his feet are only like 10 feet off the ground.
Oh, I'm gonna hop right on that fucking dragon and start climbing.
Sure.
This is
Why
so
don't you make me
ridiculous.
an athletics check?
21.
Yeah, you're on the dragon. You leap onto a tail, shoot up on like his hip armor, his thigh armor, and you're up there.
I'm gonna crawl around like to the inside of his thigh, and I'm gonna burning hands him from like
All right.
below and like up.
We're gonna give Fane and Hollow a chance, but you like your hands are blazing with fire, about to do that, and his head is now finally slightly turning down towards you. So buttons.
Buttons.
Oh, don't worry.
So
We've got time. Aurelia's here. We'll be good.
Don't touch the
no!
buttons! Don't touch the buttons! Don't touch the buttons!
All right. So
I'm
at this
gonna-
point, Fane has plopped the box down next to the portal, and you're able to access the buttons
Yep.
fairly easily.
Alright, so I'm gonna press the button that says arm, and then I think
Okay.
we're just gonna kick it in?
So
Or
as
leave
you
it out.
press the button,
Do we put it in or do we leave it out? Do you remember? Do you remember? Do we leave it in? Leave it out?
Don't leave it, don't take it out. Don't leave it, don't take it out.
Take it out. Thane, how do you know? You're supposed to be leading this mission. How do you not remember?
Listen, I've got to. I'm not. Just. You know. We don't have time. Let's do this.
Do I remember? If they said to
You're
put
pretty
it in-
sure. You're pretty sure you're supposed to destroy the structure of the portal.
Okay.
The like
So leave it out.
the thing scaffolding around it. So out. So
Okay.
as you press and hold the arm button, one of the little glass doodads that was kind of put out was the balloon has been broken in half open and starts to fizzle some energy out of that, but it seems to be dissipating as quickly as it's charging. You think the ability of the box to charge and arm has been damaged.
Can I try to
Well,
fix
this-
it? Do I know anything that could fix
You're
it?
pretty sure, based on the tenor of that magic, you think it needs fire damage to go off.
How does radiant strike you? Sacred Flame's got the word flame in it.
I'm proud of you.
What about acid spit?
There's not even flame anywhere in that. Where's your argument?
But it burns.
Yeah, it burns. It's not very nice to have on your skin.
I'm gonna
So-
try Sacred Flame. I'm just gonna
All right.
try it.
Fane, at this point, you've kind of gone around. You've probably.
Yeah,
I'm just
where's
gonna say, if
Geneva?
that's okay with you, you've poked your head around the side to look at the dragon for a moment, and you
Yeah,
see Suniva up on him, invoking fire into his thigh.
You know, it
Right
looks
in the
like
dragon
Geneva should
trunk.
fire.
Oh. I'm gonna cast
And
message to Suniva.
as you see the fire completely slough off of this dragon, doing nothing.
I'm gonna cast message to Suniva. Be like, I don't know how easy it is to get over there from here, but we need fire, and not like my fire, like fire. Now.
Oh, okay, I'm a little busy right now. But I could try to get over there. Hold on, be ready. And I will hop off the dragon and double, use my movement to get to where they are, if I
The
can.
dragon's
I'm
gonna
going-
make an opportunity attack.
Yeah, that's
I'm going
Gams.
to be running directly at the dragon now. I am running towards it.
The dragon is going to I think it's just gonna tail you because it takes the least effort. And that is a 19 to hit.
Just hits.
That was a 2.
Oh dear God.
But that's pretty low damage. It's 15 bludgeoning.
Okay.
As you get lashed by its tail as you're going. And Fane, you run out forward and dragon be me.
Yeah, I'm running right at
Nice.
it.
Once again, heroic stance at the
Glaive
glaive.
out.
This time,
Yeah.
instead of being framed by the son of Ravnica, it is by this portal. Almost like a bright like another sun.
Yeah.
Suniva, you get back towards Hollow. But as you do, the dragon, you see a little curl of flame around its mouth as it rears back, invoking fire at its breath. Fane, you get a telepathic message from it.
Oh.
You Boros enjoy your flames, but how about when you really get burned by them? He's going to breathe his dragon fire breath. Please, everybody, as it spreads around corners, make a dexterity saving throw.
As he
Also
breathes
evasion.
it- Oh,
yes,
that's
Fane.
actually pretty good. As he breathes it, I'm just going to yell out at him, "Bring it on, stupid dragon!"
I'm gonna use one of my 2 crits to pass that because I do not trust myself to pass
Oh.
it.
What
about those?
What is the total on that with a natural 20? Because crits are not
Jesus.
automatic successes.
no.
That
Oh,
would be
no.
a. Let me check. I think a 22. A 22.
That cracks. That's the DC.
Oh no. Well, then why did I even roll?
I don't know.
I'm like,
Uh,
hey man, I got a natural 18. That's a 19. I might be good. No.
Suniva?
I rolled 26 and I have evasion, so.
Alright, so you just straight, this dragon breath is
Just matrix out of the way.
Flowing through
Right.
for 26 d6 fire damage.
Oh. Jesus.
Well, that's a
Holy
lot.
shit.
Good thing this ain't canon, guys. I don't like that
Oh,
face.
no. That's not a good face at all.
Well, if I go down, Suniva
For
maybe has a potion.
90 fire damage.
Oh, jeez, I don't even think that matters.
From which Suniva takes none of, because evasion with a success means you take 0.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, but I mean, for what's your max
fine.
health, Hallow?
Bane
52.
has resistance.
I have resistance, so I'm good.
52 is my max, so I'm out.
So-
But you're not permanently
Hollow.
dead.
No, I'm not.
Hollow,
I'm not
as you-
dead.
Oh,
Wait,
as
but-
you are
but-
drifting,
So, wait, you said 52 is your max. You had taken damage already?
Yeah, when I got hit by the missile in the beginning.
How much had you taken?
that did about 20.
Oh, you took 30 something. Oh, okay. For some reason,
Yeah.
I remember you taking so much less. That's why I was confused, because I'm like, what
No, I
I
took,
took
like,
also
oh,
no
let me do
damage
math.
that time.
Yeah, oh,
I took 23. I took 20 damage from the missile and then 3 from falling. So
Okay.
I was at 29. So even
Yeah.
with half damage, yeah, I only went down to negative 20 something, so I'm not dead.
All right, and as you feel yourself enveloped in fire, you see Suniva, who like quickly ducks behind one of the pylons of the portal, and just the flame parts right around them.
Question.
Yeah,
Does
I'm
it
getting there.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, as you feel yourself fading into unconsciousness, you see it spark and light the Z explosive, and there is just a air-rending, ozone-tearing as its energy flies out in every direction for 300 feet, and invokes a thunderous force blast. Please make a con save.
Then I fail.
Good at those, you know.
Ooh,
That's-
that was not a
that's-
good con
well,
save.
that's-
Okay. I'm
2
not-
fails for me.
That's a 9.
That's a
Dragon gets-
24.
I don't know if I can evasion a whatever con effect.
No,
You
It's
can.
only
death.
evasion.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I didn't think
Fane,
so.
Fane, you succeed. The dragon
Yeah.
does not.
Woo.
Eh.
Does it matter that Fane succeeds looking at my health?
Maybe not. As you are blasted when everyone is thrown away, so the damage, this is the explosion designed to destroy structures. So it is the siege weapon property, which means it does double damage to structures. It does 10d10 force damage. Let's see how this goes.
Whew.
Come on.
Fane
10.
succeeded, no one else did.
Yeah, I mean...
I didn't
At least I
remember my
can't
crit until like
auto-die.
after I rolled. Like as it hit, I was like, ah, shit.
Oh.
At least it means the device went off.
Yeah.
I don't like any of that. What's going on over
Okay, so
there?
that is 63 force damage.
Whew.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
I'm fine. I'm definitely unconscious, but I'm fine.
Hollow, what's your maximum hit points?
Oh, no.
Yep.
52.
Yeah.
Hollow. Oh, you
can
were
still make
all
con
launched
saves
at
for
great
unconscious.
distance.
Hmm?
So you were all launched at great distance. This thunderous explosion rends apart the portal structure. It launches you all through the air. Hollow, unfortunately, in multiple pieces. And the dragon, as the dragon is launched back from this thunderous explosion, taking 63 force damage, it loses concentration on its dome of force as you all are launched
Yay.
outward. as you see the portal flicker and go dark. As Fane and Seneva are getting launched through the air unconscious. Skyrocks come by. Ophelia grabs Fane. Why here grabs Seneva. Unfortunately, Hollow is gone now. And that's where we end for our session today.
Yay!
You've saved Ravnica? Question mark? Except as we are assaulted by these
Oh no.
horrific monsters, as your brain imagines the possible horror that could be happening as we are locked deep underground, you awaken from your nightmare. More aware of the dangers that may be coming.
Matt, that was so fun. Thank you.
That was so good. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, like, you're not dead, so that feels good, right?
Yeah,
That
right.
feels
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I will note
It's actually-
that Sardonyx is the new Sturmhammer.
I will fight you.
You're
It's
dead.
actually
Oh,
the first time
man.
it's the first time
And-
I've ever had a PC die, dream or otherwise.
Just like after the last terrible dream where a party member got horribly murdered, Suneva will run over and give Hollow a hug once they're awake.
Oh.
Right. Alright. That's been excellent. I had a lot of fun doing this.
That was a lot of
I
fun.
had
It was so much
That
fun.
was
case-
great.
in case that wasn't clear, that dragon he's a notable figure in Magic the Gathering. His name's Nicobolus. He's terrifying.
You're
I
ridiculous.
just scooped Corey on getting to run him first, so I'm just feeling good about that.
I love it, and I
All right.
love that even in dream form, at least, Suneva got to freaking burning hands him in the dragon junk.
Yes. All right, let's go around. Starting with Megan, go around. Tell everybody where they can find you on the internet, because we're done just a touch early, and then we can sign off.
Yeah. So
Oh,
hello.
Oh, since it's a one shot, why don't you also share what your favorite part of it was?
Cool. So hello, I am Megan. You can find me on the internet at Megan Lynn for the win. Generally on Twitter, I am there a lot. You can find me obviously here at 6 o'clock on Mondays. You can also find me every other Saturday on twitch.com/go_JG, where I play a Spire campaign where we're badass drow revolutionaries trying to take our city back, which is a super, super cool system. Let me see, my favorite part, I'm pretty sure my favorite part was, oh wait, did we remember, did they tell us how to arm this box?
We should have asked.
It's like, we should have asked, but
Oh,
you know, it is what it is. It's either that or the coconuts, so, you know, that was also
Steal my
very good.
coconut. Don't steal my coconut.
Put
So,
the lime in the
yeah,
coconut.
this
Shake
was-
it all up.
So good. So thank you, Nat, for running it. And it's me.
And Robert.
I am Robert Allen. I'm a voice actor. You can find me at Voices of Robert on Twitter. You can also find me at Viper718 on Twitch. I don't stream often, but when I do, I'm there, do stuff. Sometimes voice acting, playing games, you know what I'm saying? My favorite part was breaking the DM, as it always is. Anytime you break the DM, it's the best time.
It's pretty good.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, that's me. Nah, you can send it to her.
And of course, the inimitable Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam. You can find me at samwise_gameg here on Twitch and Twitter. I stream fantasy games on Twitch, and I'm here also on Thursdays at Encounter Roleplay, on Wednesdays and Saturdays on other channels. If you follow me on Twitter, you can get all of my schedule info. This, if you don't know, June is Women in Tabletop Gaming Month. And Saturday, I'm actually going to be in a panel over at the Red Knight Inn talking about women in gaming. So check that out Saturday night if you're free.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. Oh, my favorite part, besides burning handsing dragon junk today, I loved the running freaking new Sternhammer joke with all of our sky jacks. If Suniva dies, he was a new Sternhammer.
But I mean, I need to do Sternhammer.
It was a good time.
All right, and I am Nat. I am the Tuesday DM on Twitter and where it doesn't matter. I'm at CrimeNat, KRAMNAT. Honestly, that's more like wherever it matters. I had a lot of fun today. This has been excellent, and I can bring whatever I bring to the table, but it's all about the players. If I can bring a lot of fun ideas and content, but they bring it alive. They make it actually a game at the table where everyone smiles and has fun, and that is the best gift you can give your DM. I had an excellent time. Goodbye.
So
Don't forget
did
our
we.
sponsors. They're cool.
Yeah.
I think we have an engineer to sign us off.
Thank you
think
so
so.
much, everyone, for coming by.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
We'll have the full cast then, at least.
Back to
hopefully.
canon.
Yeah, back to canon.
Back to canon.
No dead hollow.
Thank you for all the crits and donations.
Yes, no dead hollows. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming.